Alright. Oh, yeah. Uh, that's oh, cool. Alright, hello. Hi, everybody. Hey, Tanta. Hey, Matrix. Hey, Beam. Friday? Yeah, I know. I'm doing it, well, I'm trying every other day because my schedule's been a bit infrequent. So I'm trying to make it so it's just every other day, but obviously, odd number of days in a week, that's not gonna work. So I don't know. I'll figure out a schedule soon enough at some point. Hey, Scara. Yep, VR Fin back, baby. Or in the works. But how you boys doing? How you boys doing? 1 million points. Yeah, it was testing. It doesn't actually work. They sit there and do nothing right now. It's on my to-do list. Is left chat just YouTube? No, left chat is A through M usernames that start with. I described that terribly. If your username starts with a letter from A to M, you're in left chat, like myself being an F, and then if you're N through Z, right chat. Right chat kind of cringe though. Left chat kind of where it at. But YouTube would be red names instead of purple. Wait, are they red or purple? Yeah. Well, actually, wait. What is the color? I haven't checked it. Oh, it's a bit light. Yeah, I changed back to brown. We went through that whole thing last stream where do we go like a transparent black for the backgrounds? Then I just went back to brown. The transparent black was just too dark. When you looked at, if you took a step back and you looked at the whole picture, it was just black. It was just dark. It was just black, and it didn't look that great. Hi, can't join today. How you doing? Oh, there's Bass. No, there is no code command yet. I'm working on it. I've kind of been thinking. I'm gonna do network this stream, right? So I've uploaded a new build. It's still Byte World. But I'm thinking of taking in this iteration. I'm taking the focus away from network players. I think it'd be better to sort of go back to being a Twitch streamer, having people in the chat, because I could have, the whole focus is left chat or right chat versus left chat. But then if I got players, that's another variable. And then, do we do players versus chats or players versus players? Or, so I'm basically just I'm thinking about taking the focus away from networking. Obviously have it as an option, but not put any focus on it, really. Yeah. Why does the vertical layout look like something from TikTok Live? It's exactly the reason. Well, because ideally at some point in the future I would be multi-streaming. I'm going to start multi-streaming once I've got enough stuff in the app. But also, it makes TikTok shorts and YouTube shorts just easier because everything is within frame. And I've set it up perfectly. There's above this line is where captions are, so I know not to put anything in there. And below, sort of, you see the line at the bottom there of the table. Anything below that usually has the description or the profile picture and stuff. So that's all blocked out. So everything in frame is the desk and myself. And myself takes up 4/5, 3/4 of the screen of the usable area. So it's basically just perfect for making shorts. So this is the content season, is what I'm calling it. It's the one that's designer I'm making shorts and TikToks. Because I did that test, to see if changing back to this would improve my views, and it did tenfold. I posted just one or two just really shit VR based TikToks, and they just did 10 times better than the ones I had been uploading for a week or two before that. So yeah. That's the reason. But yeah, I can give you the code, I guess. Hopefully it works now. It's slightly a different system. You don't log in anymore like you used to with Twitch. You don't have to like grant access or whatever. Now you just type in your username, and then you click on the platform that you're joining from. Because multi-streaming, obviously, people might be joining from YouTube or TikTok. So like the join command, wherever you put the join command, will be based on the platform. So you manually select it. And now also, just as a little added bonus feature, there is like a code word you have to put after the login thing. I've made it quite easy. There's a button you can click to just copy the command. But yeah, you need to put like exclamation mark login and then whatever the code is. And it's just a randomly chosen funny British word. So new system. What happened to the shadows though? There's shadows. Look, you see my fingers? The shadows. What do you mean where the shadows? Left chat is cringe, right chat is epic. Debatable. A to M are basic bitches. Bruh. What's that? No name? How you doing? Insert cunt password. I didn't make them offensive. I thought about making them offensive, but no, I just made them just funny British words. Some of them are crude, but not as far as offensive. Shadows on the panels. The panels? Oh, what? Wait, this? There should be a shadow. Yeah, there is. At the top, there's like a darkening up there. You see, it kind of gets a little bit darker. I made it quite a... Or unless you're talking just about the transparent black, in which case, yeah, I reverted it because it was too dark. 1 million points. Yeah, ignore that. What's that, Electro? You should have red eyes when he just really wants to kill a viewer, like laser eyes. Been there, done that. Added laser eyes. That was like 2 seasons ago. Let me bite your fingers, Finn. All right, fine. Yeah, get the new build. I don't have a command system for getting the code yet. It's still very, very, very early days. Under the right chat box. You what? Shadows under the right chat box. What the fuck are you... You're right, Tanta. Okay, there you go. Login numpty. Boom. I've just closed my laptop. Oh my... Unacceptable. Hey, at least it works now. It wasn't working last stream. Hi, Bass. Look at that. You chose blue team, so now you have to choose your color at the start. I was planning a whole sort of race war of bites of different colors. Yeah, ignore the pipes. That was just sort of me. Well, I will get into that. And yeah, you're not gonna be able to hear me in game. I haven't added voice chat yet, so you're gonna have to listen to the stream. Yeah, I expanded racism. So like, it's part of the bite law. There's 10 colors to choose from: red, green, blue, yellow, pink, orange, purple, brown, black, white. Those are the 10 colors. Hey, Bass. Look at that. I can pick them up as well. Oof. It's very, physicsy. Yes. Yeah. How you doing? Look at that. You see that? That's you. I mean, he can see himself. Can you look up and down or not? Hello. Do you have any form of rotation to look around? Or you just... I don't actually know. It's just sort of testing. Okay, you can look up and down. Yeah, you can't look left and right. Okay, that's good. And look, it should have really good physicsy. So look. Whoa, look at that. I can catch him. Whoa. It's obviously a little bit laggy because of network, but... Nope. But you get the point, right? And then when you fall off, you just respawn. You had a drop shadow on the panel that has the chat that says right box. I might have changed the font, maybe. I don't know. How do you even remember that? How that one specific little detail. Whoppa. Nice cock. Thank you very much. Whoppa. Oh, somebody else is there. Who's that then? Who's logging in? Was that Tanta? Tanta, you alright? Is that you? Imagine if you could be a bite in VR. Well, like these guys being in VR. So they can control their little hands. Ooh, what is that? Interesting. What do you mean demented? No, there was some. There was okay. You guys can't see it, but you guys spawn up there, and until you like verify or whatever, you're kind of just floating there. You get host left, but did you log in correctly? Apparently not. Wait, let's check the debugging. What did Tanta? Tanta validated successfully. It says you were good. Hey, look at that. You validated. What? Is it fixed? Kind of. Oh, there he is. See, was that so hard? I had to match my name. Yeah, it has to be your Twitch name. It has to be whatever the name is that you're typing into chat with. Hey, Tanta. Okay, let me step back before I punch something. Oh God, what am I running over? I really got to clean my room. All right, you and you. No, you. Come hither. Come. There you go. All right. Now, let's see if I can juggle. I vaguely remember how to juggle. I need three. I need three of them. But yeah, hopefully it's not too sickening being thrown around like this. I tried to make it a bit nicer. Damn it. It's hard to juggle. Good boy. Bruh. Tab, by the way. Tab for cosmetic. Same system. Actually, no. Well, it was C before. No? You find being naked? Oh, there's Nano. Oh, Nano! I tried. Got bloody armchairs. Or arm rests. There you go. So, okay, so how colors work. You can choose slight variations of your, like, native team color. So, like, blue or white, whatever, there's slight variations. So you don't have to be exactly the same color. Basically, but you can actually control it as like a first-person bite in VR, but you could still pick us up. I mean, I could do. Actually, no, I can't. That would make things complicated because then I'd have to detect if it's me in VR or bite in VR. I mean, it's doable, but I'm in no rush. Put that very down on the line. English not Englishing today. Put that very far down on the list. Anyway, first things first. Oh, look at that. The noise is back. Amazing. Patch notes. Right. So, yeah, I fixed multiplayer. Also, you guys can see that, right? Give him a few seconds. Okay, that's a yes. All right. What does that say? No, it doesn't. It doesn't say yes. Fixed multi. That is correct. All right. What does that say? It's a bit jury. Yeah, it's not going to be perfect on your end. Added stage system. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so I added this cool stage system, right? So the main focus of the streams is left chat versus right chat, right? So to do that, we have mini games or stages or whatever you want to call it. This little area here that you see they're standing on, the black outlined area. So when I like change it, it might send them flying. But look at that, it's now changed to, well, just as an example, whatever this is. This is just a random object I slapped in, and then I can change back. Okay. Yeah, I can't just keep doing. Just don't get caught in it, all right? So yeah, you don't want to be stepping on that when it changes. Just stand. Wait, it's gonna. Okay, stand right there, right there. Have you got your secretary here? I see a phone. Oh yeah, that's for. I think it's mostly for gifts. Oh hi Hydra. All right, stand there, right there, there. There. Okay, they're just bullying each other. Alright, everybody stand there. Line up along that line. We're going to see how far you can go. Okay? Just nice and lined up, please. Hey, Space Cube. Welcome, welcome. Alright, you guys ready? Yeah, a little bit close to the edge, but I guess it's fine. All right, let's see how far you go. Way! Look at that. Adorable. Also, actually, wait. I don't know if this is on the patch notes. Let me just check. Oh, wait. It's the last thing on the patch note system. Oh, God. That. I added a request system. So this is going to be sort of the main thing that I do, right? Kind of like how the TikToks were, give me a request, and I'll add it, I'll make it. It's similar to that, but a bit more advanced now. So basically, if you guys type !request and then followed by a request. I was going to make it a channel point, but then I realized multi-streaming, got to make it accessible for YouTube and TikTok too. If you do !request and then put in a request, it should send it to me. So that's step one, phase one of the demonstration. Let's just make sure that actually works first. So somebody send me a request. Hi, Hokama. Can I have a Siggy? I haven't added Siggies yet. I'm sorry. There's not much to do, which is why I didn't want to. Yeah. It's mostly just for testing today. Why can't I not? Oh. There you go. Huh! Okay, there we go. Okay, I thought I made it so it says who sent it, but it doesn't say who sent it, but it just says sex. So it's meant to say who sent it, so I could, scold them if it was bad, but I guess it doesn't say who sent them. Slot machine. I can take a guess who sent that one. Actually, wait, no, they're not here yet. Actually, never mind, I have no idea who that is. Drums. Should probably make this centered text. I don't know why I thought left aligned would be better. Alright, you can. Okay, wait. Can you see? Okay, interesting. But yeah, it works. There you go. Is this closed? No. He's open. It's the newest build of Byte World. I should probably just pin the code. There you go. All right, now, so that's phase one. Phase two is if I like the thing, the request, it could just be a question, it could be something to add. If I like it, I can press one button, it'll add it to feedback. Or the second button, which will send it to ChatGPT, and it'll do something. Only issue is I've only added one sort of request feature thing. Can you not read that? You can't see. Oh, wait, no, you should. Can you see the paper at all? There's no paper. Well, that's not. Why would there be no paper? There should be paper. So if I drop this. What the fuck? Well, okay, there must be paper, because otherwise that wouldn't have happened. Yeah, look, you're standing on something. It's here now. So is it just when I grab it? Oh, God. What the fuck? What the fuck? Help! My arm! I think I'm not a doctor, but I think it might be dislocated. Alright, there you go. That one's so hard. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm not Megamind. I know I look like Megamind. I'm not Megamind. But yeah. Okay, so you can sometimes see it. It's a bit glitchy, I'll be honest. My bad. So is it just when I grab it like... Oh, interesting. So yeah, physics makes things so much funnier, doesn't it? Anyway, let's test out the ChatGPT system. So the only kind of like thing, so the idea is you guys should be able to do anything. Like you could just request anything you want, and it doesn't matter how it's spelled or formatted or phrased, because it gets sent off to ChatGPT, that interprets it, converts it into a command, and then sends it back to my program, and my program uses that info to do something. And the more like possibilities I add, the more you'll be able to get away with. Oh dear God, he got stuck. No, okay, there you go. So somebody send me a request about changing the background, because right now the background is nothing. So somebody send a request relating to backgrounds. It could be change the background, or make the background greener, or make it whatever. Currently there's only 2 backgrounds. There's one with trees or bushes, and another one with cogs and pipes. So for example, forest background. Oh God, that text formatting is terrible. Forest background, right? So if I send this off to ChatGPT, press that button. Oh, would you look at that? It's a forest background. I'm even thinking about maybe making it so it can create its own backgrounds. I give it a list of potential like props, and then it can give positions. Maybe give it like a bounds to create it in, and then it can just create its own thing. Let's see what else we got. Make background red. Well, we'll see what it does with it. It'll probably just make it nothing. It chose the non-existent one. Let's try another one. Background black. I don't know what's going to choose. It's only got empty, foresty, or cogs. So yeah, it chose nothing. It didn't find anything. Yeah, and it's not going to find galaxy. But if I add a galaxy background, then it can do it. Oh, it chose cogs for some reason. But would you look at that? Also, hi Hawk. Wait, you chose grey or black? Is that black? No, it's black. Oh yeah, no, you were. Yeah, black cat. I remember. What was the black thing by the phone? That's my neck. I don't know if you recognize that hand from anywhere, if it might look familiar. But then the only problem is the hands and my neck are kind of... fuck the Fiverr guy, you know, he's set up really weird. So my neck and my hands are one thing. Oh, and my ankles. They're all the same thing. And I tried to get rid of like the other arm and stuff, but it can't get rid of the neck without... Because the neck obviously is like... what. In relation to the arms, it's like one of the parents. So I can't completely just turn it off without turning off the arm. And the arm I need for the hand. So that's the reasoning. Okay, there you go. All right, let's... and also I can do this manually as well. Let's go to the bush one. I like the bush one. But yeah, look at that. It works. So now, I guess, brainstorm-wise, I'm going to need some requests for you guys, or from you guys, of things that you'd like to see able to do in the app, right? With your requests. So changing the background color could be one, you know, like just setting the background, or like changing the skybox could be something, you know. Any ideas? And if you do have an idea, use !request, and then I can add it to feedback while I just juggle Tanta. Actually, wait, who wants to be juggled? All right, I'm good at juggling. I need 3 volunteers. I can't juggle more than 3. All right, you. And Bass, you come here. You stand here. Or, no, stand here. All right, so you go like that. You go like that. You go like that. You go like that. You go like... Oh, this is really fucking hard. Well, I tried. Whoppa. Anyway. Hello, this games. How you doing? How do you join? Well, shit, I don't have the command anymore for it. But on Steam, there's a game called Bite World. All capitals, and yeah, you download that, you copy the code that's in the pinned comment, and then boom, yeah, you can be one of these little guys. Not much to do. Little guys down here, you see these pipes, right? I was thinking of adding some sort of, because obviously, you know, right now they have nothing to do, they just stand around looking hopeless. I was thinking of maybe adding sort of, I don't know, little boxes, little crates that come down, and each crate is, you know, slightly different, and you have to like filter them out into one of these 10 pipes. All the pipes have different like categorizations, you know. So it takes a little think, and then you go put it in the right thing, and then you get a point. The only thing is, I didn't know what the points would be for, because we already got left chat versus right chat, and I didn't want you guys to like get points for your respective chats, because then that'd just be unfair on the chat. Because if, one team's just earning loads of points, but then all the network players are just buffing up the other team's points, it's just, So I didn't know what the point would be. So I need help figuring that out as well. But yeah, that was the concept. Little crates fall down. Bytes just pick them up and put them into the pipes. You guys can't see the pipes on stream, but there are like 10 pipes along the edges, just off screen. Whew. Nice. But yeah, chuck me at the camera. I don't actually know where the camera is. Yeah, we can't see the background. Yeah, I haven't synchronized that yet. Yeah. Wait, I don't actually know where the camera is. It's try and line up my finger about there. It's about my waist height. Whew. I'm getting closer. But yeah, there's no commands for things like game and stuff like that. Center of the screen we can see. Yeah, you should be able to see you guys. I haven't synced up the chats either on left and right, so you can't read the chat yet. But all in good time. All in good time, and that's, I guess, what we can work on today. But yeah, it's coming along nicely. Are you alright, bud? Wait, you can jump while you've fallen over? Is that a thing? Wait, try jumping while falling over. Oh, you can! Look at that! Cute. There you go, Joe. Hey, you, man. You gotta change your name back. Your attendance is gonna plummet. Because you technically count as a different person if you have a different username. Unless you just wanted to start a new leaf, in which case, by all means. I want you to make a metal claw that comes down from the top of the screen. Not sure what it would do, though. I could do, like, claw game for the players. Oh, but then I'd have to be the one controlling it. A metal claw will be cool, though. I mean, assuming it did something. It would be quite fun to do that. I mean, they'd probably win. Metal claws are, kind of hard to operate. You trying to get up there, bud? Okay, I'll try and... It's a bit tricky to stand on the pipes. Oh, shit. Was giving the cats treats? Oh, yeah, don't stand inside those. They make you vibrate uncontrollably. Oh, there you go. That's how you can get up. Teamwork. Nice. Wait, you want... Oh, God. You want a plane? Why do you always want a plane? No, I'm not adding planes. No, fuck planes. It's not happening. It's not happening. Also, yeah, make sure the username that you put in is the exact same username as your Twitch. There's 0 delay when you enter falling. Yeah, it's pretty instantaneous. Paper's floating in the void. Is it? Wait, send a screenshot. What do you mean floating in the void? I don't see it. Right. Yeah, no, it's got to be, because that's how it sort of, detects if you've logged in or not, is if your username matches Twitch. Who sent this? Gojo. Of course he did. Yeah, it's always just gun, isn't it? Always links back to that. Okay, what are you guys seeing that I'm not seeing? I don't see anything down there. Oh, I know what's happening. Yeah. Oops. Wait, you can see it now, right? It's gone. Because it's there. Right, it's in local space. That's why it's doing it. I didn't... God, I'm stupid. All right, let me just... Actually, wait, somebody else. Can somebody else do this? Exclamation mark request. Paper in local space. I want to test that the feedback thing works. I mean, I would do it myself, but I haven't set up speech to text yet. Okay. That is the right one, right? Paper in local space, yeah. So if I press the bottom button, it disappears. And now that should be saved to feedback. I should probably check that. But we'll do that once we start development. Pepper. Yeah, it's fine. I'll get the gist. You should see my notes anyway. Oh, just look at the physics, dude. It's so cool. You can tell that... Oh, there it goes. No, there you go. You can tell it's a bit, like, slower. It's a bit, airy when you throw things around. That's because I had to turn gravity down to, like, 1/9 of Earth's gravity. And that's mostly because the little guys... you see how... Well, demonstrate by jumping. Somebody jump. Give him a second. You see that? You see the speed? It looks like a regular jump. Like, but like it's a good amount of airtime. But that's with like lower gravity. Normal gravity, they're like bing, 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 bing. Like it's really instantaneous because they're so small. So that jump obviously is just a lot faster, and the gravity force applies a lot more to them because they're small. But I think it's made things sort of proportional now. Just a little bit floaty, but that's fine. Who doesn't love a bit of floatiness? But yeah, the physics in this is great. Look at that. I can just like bang things around and... it's beautiful. Pepper. Thank you. But yeah, I need to find... I was thinking about doing like a stamp thing instead, because obviously I just press a button, it just disappears, which isn't quite as immersive. I was thinking about having stamps that I could yoink out. Stamp accepted, declined, or ChatGPT'd. Something like that. In-game mic audio. Very well. Oh, I also wanted to make it add one that lets you guys change the stream tile. But only if I accept it, obviously. My Magnum Dong. I've never even seen I think it's Always Sunny, right? Is that where this is from? I've never seen it, but I've just seen so many clips of that show. I might as well have just watched it. Wait, let's see if I can knock them off. Wait, hold. No, they're too strong. You want a long slide. That's what that says. Kind of hard to read. You want a long slide. Yeah, I don't know about that. I kind of want to keep everyone in this area, right? I don't want people... that's why I don't add planes, is because I don't want people just flying around, just taking it, like going places they shouldn't be. It's nice to be able to control everyone to be in this one area. I just need to add, obviously, more for them to do, because right now, the great source of entertainment is just killing themselves. Okay, can you... There you go. No, you... Okay, Hawk's just stuck. There you go. You're welcome. Alright, what else? What else we got? Build mode, Big Fin can react to as in pick up or destroy. Can anyone translate that? What does that mean? Build mode, Big Fin can react to as in pick up or destroy, etc. What does that mean? Whereas the bytes that don't need a computer, they're gone. We don't have much space here, so I didn't want to clutter up with like a bajillion bytes. Excuse me. Cool. Also, wait, do you say sub notification? Wait, did somebody sub? I thought I added notifications. Okay, good. Nobody subbed. Yeah, no, notifications are on. Yeah. No, come on. Dear God, arms, behave. Thank you. We can build, and you can pick up the stuff we build. Ah. So build mode, full stop. Big Fin can react to, comma, as in pick up or destroy, etc. Alright, so you want to be able to build things. What would, like, cubes? Is that it? Or, like, I give you preset models that you... No, I was... Because, obviously, I want you guys to be able to do something creative. Because that's how content's made, is by you guys being creative. Also, I just realized I'm mostly reading right chat. I've been neglecting left chat. I love the wibble wobble falling. Yeah, normally it would follow your view. But then I got some feedback in playtesting that was sickening and off-putting, and they were getting dizzy after 5 minutes. So I made it it very, very slowly rotates to where you are. But seeing as you're falling like that all the time, it ends up just going like that because it's trying to, like, you know, if you're like here and it's here, it'll try and rotate to there. But then by the time it gets to there, you've already 180'd and now you're back down here. So then it goes back down, and then it just does that forever. So it's a bit less, like, nauseating. And yeah, sometimes you just end up in an infinite, like, falling down spree. Like Bass here. Oh, it's alright, Beth. It's alright. Oh, he's jumping. He's doing it on purpose. He likes it. Yes, exactly. Okay. Yeah, I could look into that, because I want to give you guys something creative to do. But I don't know about building, like, how, not as in the concept of it, but how, sort of what that would look like. So obviously I wouldn't want you just building up in front of my face. I've done building with like voxels before, like Minecraft, with my VR, and they would just always build up in front of my face or build behind me and just start building up, like, things in the background. I'll add it to the list. I just noticed that our chat in game shows on the stream as well. It do. You guys are green. Green means network, purple means Twitch, blue means TikTok, and red means YouTube. So, nice, easy distinction. There's a lot. Left chat is mostly just network players. Right chat's about half and half. No sub thing, I do believe, Mr. Finn. Wait, did you sub? Oh yeah, you did. Fuck, it didn't do it. Why didn't it do it? Did I receive a thing? I don't think I received a thing. God damn it. It should be working. Why is it not working? Or at least on the plus side, I made it so that it does auto reconnect the chat every now and then. So, yeah. Fuck. But thank you for your tier 2 nonetheless, Anta. For, wait, how many months was that? Oh, God. 5 months. Holy shit, dude. It's 26 months total. Dear God. Let's test it, indeed. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's... I thought I added it. Alright, somebody send a request to fix subs. But thank you again, Tanta. Better Wi-Fi at my school. Good to know, whoever... I need to add names to these. Oh, and somebody else add another request. Add names to the pieces of paper. Because it's going to be a bit harder for me to add feedback now with the headset on and everything. So until I get like a speech text system where I can just, I don't know, beep, add some feedback. I'm going to have to rely on you guys. You're stuck? Oh God. No, you're fine. Hawk, that's wait, what are they up to? I haven't been paying attention. What have they been up to? What's the hi, Tony? A jukebox that can play the viewer. Is this just a day for, like, nonsensical requests? So you want a jukebox that the viewer can play? Is that what you're getting at? I think that's what he's getting at. Oh God, Nano. There you go. Okay, I don't know what they're doing. A jukebox. I could add. Well, actually, no. I'll save this one because I might make it so you can request music. you know, one of the things that you guys can request, and then I could send to ChatGPT, and they could just find a song that fits that name. Is yeah, that could be a request. Hell yeah. This map is boring. Yeah, that's kind of, well, that's why I don't want to do network stuff anymore. Until at least I get you guys something to do. Because you guys have nothing to do right now. Like, there isn't anything. I was just doing this to test that it's working. But, I'm looking. What am I looking at? What are you... Who's they? Oh my god! You're right, Bass is stuck. Bass, how did you do that? Oh my god. I'm neglecting left chat. I haven't been reading his messages. I assume that was a while ago and he got unstuck. Oh my god. Somebody go down there and help him. I can't pan the camera, but like, yeah, he is down there. No, no, oh, two of them are stuck now. Oh, three of them are stuck now. No, only two. Well, at least you have a friend down there now. See if you can dislodge him. I mean, I could just, like, grab him and get him out, but where's the fun in that? See, now you have something to do. Boom. Content. Yeah. Poor Bass. Wait, who's the other one down there? Is that Tanta? They're having a conversation. Okay, I'm gonna help them out. Oh my god, he's actually stuck. I can't get him out. Oh, there you go. You're welcome. I unclogged it. You guys clogged up the pipe. I unclogged it. You're welcome. See, I'm so nice, dude. Oh yeah, you gotta be careful of that though. Sometimes you just ping off each other. It's not the best system, but can I go into the pipes? I mean, you can like sort of wedge yourselves in there, but I don't think you can actually go in. What the fuck is wrong? Oh my god, my hand. Yeah, the physics definitely adds a layer of difficulty, I guess you could say. What these tubes were anyway. They were me playing around with an idea of maybe, well, what you guys would be doing in this app while I get on with my, you know, business. It would be, I don't know, dropping down crates for you guys to sort or something. Just giving you guys some, like, menial task to do, you know? Something to occupy your time with between minigames. But then again, at the same time, I also don't want to distract from Twitch chat too much. It's nicer having more active Twitch chat than more active network chat. But at the same time, the bytes are my selling point. They're my USP. Why did you drop me? Boredom. That's just it's what you're here for. You're here for me to juggle, you know. See, that's why you guys exist. Whoppa. Nice. All right, what else we got here? A ball. I was thinking about adding a football pitch. Obviously, a very small football pitch, but a football pitch nonetheless. Help, Bass stuck. Been there, done that. Add names to request. Thank you. Ground pound from Mario. I don't know what that is. I assume one of the moves. Strip some about that's strange. Yeah. I changed... Did I... Wait, let's have a look. No, they look fine-ish. What's wrong with that? I think I might have changed the transparency or the clipping. So they might be a bit chunkier than usual. Maybe. Stuff that comes out of the tubes randomly and pushes us out of the table. There's an innuendo in there somewhere. Okay. Well, I guess that's what I wanted to sort of, one of the things I wanted to brainstorm today is what you guys are doing. Bass, man, what is wrong? What is wrong with you, bud? Bass. So yeah, you know, I'm just gonna build up this request pile. Let's see if we can build a tower. or if you guys can build a tower using the paper, all right? Like Jenga. Increase time before falling happens. Well, okay, so the only reason I made it so low is so if you guys run off the edge of the table there, you, like, immediately will start tumbling because it looks better. It looks like you fell off the table. You know, like that. You see, like, you instantly go. Whereas if you waited a second, you'd sort of just still be standing and then just fall down like that. And it'd look kind of weird. I kind of like the appearance of falling over faster. Or at least it's meant to be. So, request deny. Oh, I shouldn't have thrown that. I need those. Tag. I could add tag. Right, there's another block. Strip a pole. You guys are just gonna have to make do with this. There you go. Oh, careful. Up you go. Yeah, you're gonna have to send you more requests. I don't remember the strips, but I also don't see my back often. Oh, yeah, no, the strips have always been there. But they look mostly the same. But maybe I did change the thing. Add. Thank you. There you go. There's another one. Get on board. Get on. Oh wait, I forgot they can't see them when I hold them like that. Oh god. You're gonna have to step it. There you go. So we're building a tower, boys. We're building a tower. These nuts. Thank you very much. You're gonna have to step aside while I put in a new one. There you go. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna drop them onto them. Guess who? That is actually on my list already. But I can't accept it because I'm building a tower. An FPV drone, maybe. Stack. There you go. Can we request in the in-game chat? No, but I can make it so you do. I mean, oh god. Okay, now it's getting a bit sketch, boys. It's getting a bit sketch. Racing wheel support, because Burt cars. Also, Tante, did you send an invisible message? Hoppa. Oh. Come on, boys. Work together. Nope. Not like that. Work together now. There you go. There you go, Bass. You can do it. Let's see if we can hit this level. This level here is the top sort of boundary. Let's grab stuff. I'm working on it. I've actually implemented the item system. I just don't have a way for you guys to get the items. Wait, I didn't even read that one. A10 Warthog. Oh, God. Careful. I know I'm just going to punch my desk trying to, like, stop this from falling over. Add racing minigame back. Over my dead body. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Parkour. Well, we kind of already have that right now. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. No, oh, God. No, I almost caught them. Nope. No. Oh, he's going to get... Wait, you could try and... If you jump off the edge, you might be able to land on top of this thing. Or I can just put you up there. Oh, maybe not. Stay. Stay. No, close enough. Yeah, that's looking a bit sketch, boys. Oh, it's going. It's going. It's gone. The dream is dead. You lost a few pieces of paper there. This paper has a lot of text for no reason, just because I feel like yapping a lot, and I want to say that Finn is brothers with Megamind, and I am trying to reach the max text capacity, and Thank you, Bess. Man, you guys suck at this. I think Nano is actively trying to sabotage him. Well, I guess that's as high as we're gonna get. So, oh, it's the pass thing, right. He went flying, yeah. It's very physicsy this season. Oh, God. Oh, there he goes again. Oh, there go. Oh, there go both of them. Oh, okay. I don't know why that happens. Sometimes just when I crush you guys, you just ping. Is it the... Oh, okay, you know what? Just get this shit out of here. Get this shit out of here. If I just drop this on you. Is that what does it? Not quite. Maybe if I drop two. Oh my god. It's in the fucking thing. Get out the... Lovely. If I drop 2. How does it ping? If I push it down? How do I ping? Oh, I know how to ping. Yeah, there you go. Lovely. The old racing minigame was debatable. Bomb vest minigame. What is it? How would that even work? Who sent this? A bomb vest minigame. No, the minigames are going to be between left chat and right chat. Sort of group activities to, well, for the points, which are kind of just 1 million. Wait, which chat am I going to be pointing at with this? Right chat. Okay, that's fair. Right? Yeah, fuck right chat. I'm guessing someone from the left chat sent this. It's confirmed now. I support this. See, it doesn't work if I do that. You know? It could only be the right chat. It was me who said that? But you're right chat. You just backstab your own people. I actually hit him. Goddamn. Oh, here we go. Now they're going to start fighting. What's the max number of characters? On Twitch, I think it's like 250. I think. Right? At least I think it is. Give us Siggies. I haven't added Siggies. I will add... I do need to add items. Items are another thing that I've been thinking about, you know. What you could do... what you could do with your time here. Just lots of... Well, items are what have done well for me in the past, TikTok-wise, so it'd be crazy to not do them again. Also, old racing minigame. Pretty sure, yeah, Gugaman sent that one. Never. Over my dead body. Wow. We just got the bloody anarchist in the chat. Hates both the chats. Fair enough. Because, I mean, everyone thinks there's only 2 chats. They think there's left chat and there's right chat. But everyone forgets about the third chat. The lurk chat. The ones that are bound by no chat. No borders. You know? Did you really just Lorem Ipsum me? God damn, that went Mars. Throw Bass as far as possible into the background. Okay, now that one I can agree with. Bass, come here, Bass. Come. Thank you. All right. You gotta line this shit up. That's what they taught me back in high school. You gotta line it up. Let's just get a nice angle. There you go. All right, you ready, Bass? Are you ready? You ready to go to space? I think he's dead. No? He's ready. Huzzah! Jeez, bye, Bass. No, he's back. Quick trip, I guess. Hey, Bo. I did it after a week of being sick and home. I finally caught up on schoolwork. Hell yeah. Must have been a nice week. Well, I was going to say it must have been a nice week off, but then if you're sick, yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, my back. Oh, my back. Oh, my back. We have a delay because we hear you through Twitch and not live. Yeah, that's also on the to-do list is voice chat. But then once again, I don't know. I'm trying to not focus on network. Like this today is just for testing, but like future streams won't be using that much networking. It's just, I guess, for occasions. I I don't know. But then again, most of my content comes from the network guys, so maybe I just need to figure out what you guys do. That's what I'm struggling with. So what do you guys want to do in this game? Like anything at all. It just has to take place in this little island. And it has to be repeatable, I guess, so you guys don't get bored. Maybe creative, so there's an unlimited number of possibilities. Go to space. Okay, that can be arranged. Ha! There you go. He's off. First Mars colonist. The Rona. You got hit by the Rona. Yeah, people forget it's still a thing. It's crazy, but I hope you didn't suffer too much. Like, I never lost my sense of taste or anything, so I never got it that bad. Tag football, war crimes, war. How am I meant to... Yeah, okay. They're all ideas, but how do I add that to this? How are you guys going to have war here? You know? Arson, alcoholism. Okay, I need the details, the specific details of how I would go about actually doing that. That's what I'm missing. Planes like an A10 Warthog. Yeah, that doesn't seem very, repeatable. Yeah, that sounds like something you get bored of after like one stream. Casino. Do I really want to... No, okay, so another thing. I also don't want it to just be you guys just doing your own thing. Because then, what's the point in being on a stream? It's got to involve me somehow. So, like, what thing could we do together? Any ideas? Gambling, how would that involve me? Like, maybe if I'm the dealer in a card game, but then card games are kind of boring, not gonna lie. Not very eventful. Blackjack, gambling, David vs. Goliath war. So you guys want to attack me? Is that the gist? You'd get bored of attacking me after one stream. Right? Do you just want weapons? Is that it? I mean, that's all they ever ask for, so... Okay, I'm gonna just hydrate. Oh, stop my brain from melting. Have you played Balatro? Bro, I'm not gonna lie, never played it, but Balatro looks boring as fuck. I'm sorry, it looks so boring. I think the only reason it hooks you in is because it's gambling. It's like, you get that little endorphin rush when you get a good streak, but like, gameplay-wise, it just looks boring. It looks so boring. I know that's probably an unpopular opinion because it's done incredibly well, but like it's not my kind of gameplay. Oh no! Oh no! Hey, Nano agrees with me. Shadow of Finn, bruh. Cars. Yeah, what space do you have to drive here? There's like not even a parking lot. Don't think Unk plays games anymore. I play games, just not ones that involve you just making good poker hands. Just play poker if you're going to do that. You get way more of a high because you win actual money. So... yeah, I'm not the kind of guy that enjoys sort of just number go up kind of games, Because that's what it is, right? You just have to you have to make the threshold or something, right? It's kind of like Lethal Company where you have to meet the quota. At least that's from what I can tell. It looks like Indie Game of the Year. Doesn't mean it's a good game. There's been plenty of like games of the years that just do not deserve it, but they're just way overhyped. I'm putting your tea in the harbor again. Fine by me. I'm fake British. I don't actually like tea. I think my opinions just suck anyway, so I seem to just have the opposite opinion of all the popular ones. Space exploration and spaceships. Yeah. Just breathe, Finn. Just breathe. All right, you know, I think we need some classical or something. The Sims music is driving me crazy. Calming classical. It's so quiet. Why can't classical music just get into it? Okay, they're all just so quiet. This one. I can still barely hear that. Oh, whatever. Oh, whatever. Oh yeah, what level are you on for Candy Crush? I actually, let me check. Let me check. What level am I on? Bear with me. $387. So I'm not that far, but 387. Is that bad? I don't know what I had. I'm pretty sure they go into like the tens of thousands, right? Level wise. Not the Candy Crush. It's a good game, though. I knew you were American heart. I'm not American either. I'm a person of the earth. I belong to no nation. We were actually talking about this last stream. What happened to you? Well, Holcomb is cursed. Dude, I have this bad habit that's starting to form. I'm only looking at right chat. I think it's just more comfortable to look to the left than it is to the right for me. Oh, am I pretty? Bruh. I mean, glow up. Wait. Come to the edge of the cable and enter cosmetics. You will see a little bug. I was at 8K before I quit. Okay, yeah, I'm not that addicted. There you go, no. I don't spend that much time on my phone. The only time I play Candy Crush is when I'm, like, traveling or something. And I have nothing else to do. And I'm bored of listening to music. Like, it goes, listen to music, think up new ideas for stream, and then Candy Crush. And, like, Wordscapes. So, I'm not much of a phone user, though. I play Candy Crush, not because I enjoy it, but it's a good way to pass time. I don't enjoy Candy Crush. The gameplay sucks, but, like, it's something to do, you know? Anyway. I made a request, but I don't think it went through. I have no idea who sent this, but it should have. It's just, there's a queue, and I wait for them to build up a little bit. You throw us at targets. That's actually not a bad idea. If I incorporate abusing you guys into the main gameplay mechanic, that could be quite fun. Maybe. I'm gonna save that just in case. Bass, I think that's Bass. Bass says the Holy Cone will be a cult. I don't know what that is. Also, I'm surprised you guys haven't started ganging up yet based on skin color. Now that I've given you guys, like, guilds / factions based on skin color, I'm surprised you guys aren't, like, teaming up to discriminate or something. You can rotate and tab. Yeah. If you A and D it, you can look around your guy. Wait, what's the bug, though? I was playing dress up. Oh, you're back. Where'd you go, Hawk? Oh, for fuck's sake. A cult for the bits. I never started a cult before, so no idea how to go about that. Add an attack button. Okay, so violence seems to be a common denominator here. Bass stuck, Elp. Well, Gigaman's stuck, but I don't see Bass. Oh, for fuck's sake, Bass. And Nano. And Tanta. You know what? fucking keyboard. Hawk as well. Wait, did Hawk get wedged? Oh no, look! Hawk unlodged Bass, but now Gugamon's stuck. Well, you guys can figure it out, alright? These pipes suck ass. Yet they've not. I forgot I added them. They're not actually meant to be here. They were just a test. So let me just... they were just a test. Alright? To see what it would look like, but I forgot to remove them. You see 2 extra hands under you? Oh, right. Yes. That's the item system that I was mid-progress working on. Yeah, I kind of just upload builds like half finished a lot of the time, I'll be honest. Nano stuck. Well, unstuck them. And is bad at laying pipe. I'm not just bad, I am untrained and unqualified for the position. You know. Never laid a pipe in my life, so like, how can you even know if I'm bad? They make videos for that? Oh, I could just look up a YouTube tutorial on how to lay pipe. Yeah. But I don't know, the tutorials are just never as, like, the same as the real thing, right? Yeah, it's completely different. Like, they make it seem very easy. You can't even go to them. You can kind of go into them. Add a comically large Jenga tower. I mean, I could make that one of the things. One of the things. Could be Jenga. Not sure about the rotating. That might break the Jenga tower, but, you know, figure that out later. You know, I'll keep that there just so it's something. Also, welcome, additional aim. Welcome. Make a room under the table, and you can access them through the pipes. So you guys just don't want to be on stream. Is that the gist I'm getting? You just want to hide. So then there is just no point in you even joining. Fine, if that's what you want. There, 3, you stuck. Yeah, is everybody stuck? Is that where everybody's gone? 4 people are stuck. Oh my god. They know they're gonna get stuck, but they do it anyway. Do you guys want rescuing, or are you fine? You were trying to help. Well, that's just karma, I guess. Fuck these. I get it, alright? I forgot to remove them. They're not supposed to be in. Unstuck us. 5? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, well, they seem incompetent at freeing you, so... where, though? Not that side, right? No, alright. Let me just rotate a bit. Oh, my nose. Oh, my head. Oh, my brain. Alright. And now Hawk's stuck. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god. I can't get killed. Kill's at the bottom. And, well, 5. Alright. Let's start with the easy ones. Hawk, get your ass out. Okay. I think I unlodged Hawk. There you go. Oh, I'm getting caught up in my wires. Guys, if you could just stop jumping off the pipes, that'd be great. That'd be fucking great. I'll be honest. Oh, okay, well. Time to ban James. Or Games, or whatever his name is. You are banned. Can't be having that. Can't be having that. Alright, who else is stuck? Bass? Come on. Oh, fuck my arms. Alright, I gotta rotate. It was a joke. It was not. We do not tolerate that here. Bass. Oh, I think my hand's disconnected. What the fuck? Yeah, my arm's fucked. Well, it's fine. I need to restart anyway, so it kicks games from this. Alright, we gotta restart, boys. We gotta restart. Ugh. Alright, we just gotta wait a few minutes. Yeah, you did. You broke it. It's fine. We're just chilling chilling the void for a little bit. I gotta unpin this message. Yeah, I don't have a way to kick people yet, so I need to get that up and running. Just for the troublemakers like games there. But anyway, now we can take some time to just, you know. I should stop the music. We'll just take some time. Yeah. So. And also I can actually go over to just the better microphone. Okay. So. You guys want combat. That's the gist I'm getting. And it's somehow got involved me and you to create content in that dynamic. ASMR Finn. Wait, is this 2 seconds? No, it's fine. It is. See this? Look how much nicer. You need a better AFK screen than this, man. What's wrong with the Void? The Void has been a part of my streams since the beginning. The Void is great. Promo discount 3 days ago and it's already banned. Yeah. I don't get people that just be like, dropping a hard R and they be like, oh, it was just a joke. It's like, bruh. If you don't have the common sense to know you're going to get banned by doing that, then how old are you? Yeah. So I need to remove those pipes. Just for your own safety, you know, for your own benefit. But yeah, right now I don't have a way to like manage players and kick them. Oh, that's something I should make it in the requesting. Actually, we need to do development anyway. I was gonna stop doing this at some point, so fuck it. It's good segue into development, so I can actually start to add the things that I need to add. Oh, oppa. Nice. Hey, you shoot us or something. We got to make it to the end with something we can shoot you with. So my job is to murder you until you guys can murder me. Okay, but so the thing that I kind of want to add though is something that gives you guys creative freedom, whether it's like drawing or image submission or writing or just something. Because like if I can find something creative like that you guys can do, right? Then that's like unlimited possibilities. So you'll never get bored because there'll always be like in Minecraft, there's always something new to build, you know? So that's why it doesn't get old very quickly. There's always a new idea. So if I add some form of creative expression, that not only will produce probably quite good content, but also, yeah, lasts quite a while. And then obviously I can just add things on top of it when it does start to get stale, you know? I tried to stop him mid-hard R, but I am L chat and he was R chat. Yes, that's the downside. He gave L chat a bad name, bad rep. We got to salvage our reputation. But yeah, first things first. Let's just get rid of these fucking pipes, dude. Get these pipes out of here. That was just for testing, and I left them on. I mean, honestly, they did at least give you guys something to do. So maybe that was good having them, but yeah, not supposed to. And also, actually, second thing, items, requests. The problem was it was in local space. Yep, make that world, fix that problem. Let's just check if feedback was saving. If feedback doesn't save, I didn't actually test it. There you go. Okay, it's been saving. Nice. So we fixed that one. Did that at some point. Still trying to figure out what that means. A jukebox. Names to request. Yeah, why isn't that doing it? That one was weird, because it literally worked in testing. Item request. Not the pipes. The request thing won't do anything anymore when the app's closed. But yeah, it should hear this plus username. From username. Why no username? So command request does that. Where did I save it all? Requests. So when I grab, it gets the next one. Is it just not key being the username? That's fine. Why not work? Why not work? I don't get. Oh, I'm stupid. This. I changed it just before stream. I gotta stop changing things just before stream. There. Sync message sync. No, we'll do that. That's what I wanted. Cool. All right, another bug fixed. Throw us at targets. That's interesting concept. Why are you saying ops in Portuguese? Well, I'm saying the Russian one, oppa. I don't actually know what that means. Oppa means like it's a Russian variation of opla, which is kind of like wow, yeah, oops. It's just an exclamation. So that's the one I'm referencing. But I guess the Portuguese has also got one as well. Note the pipes. What about the pipes? Oh, oops. Right. Oh, not the pipes. Right. Sorry, I'm just context is I'm slow with context. Man, I love being a computer science major. This shit excites me. Right. I mean, it's only C#, so it's not very, exciting. Quite high level. Not in the difficulty sense, but in the language sense. It's very easy to understand. Very simple for a simple mind like myself. But yeah, let's add. Okay, let's add. This one probably is going to be bad, but like, let's add a request, and for some reason I call them intercoms. I should probably rename all of these before I start this. Request stream title. So you guys can change the stream title if I approve the request. Hopefully it doesn't, malfunction at any point and then just change it to something bannable. To be honest, I don't even think you can put like swear words into stream titles anyway. So I think I should be safe. But let's rename all of this to request. Gotta rename everything. It's gonna take a little bit. It's coding. It's a sin to make people handwrite code in an exam. Oh my god, yes. Fuck that. I remember. Handwriting code is just so bad, dude. Like, we have computers. Just use the goddamn computer. Oh, I gotta rename these. Yeah. Renaming Unity is such a pain. Come on. Add stuff. Oh shit, yeah. I probably should. 38. Computer science had an exam this morning and we had to do HTML and CSS on paper. Well, doing HTML is a sin enough in of itself. But on paper, I mean, honestly, probably not too much different from writing it. It still doesn't fucking tell you the syntax or why you went wrong. So maybe that's why. But you never get code right the first time anyway. Like in any job, you're never going to get it right the first time. There's always a bit of playing around, so expecting you to get it perfect the first time in the exam is stupid. Alright, it's no longer that. Just add that. I think that's good. Cool. What, HTML is cool? That's probably the most sadistic thing I've ever heard. That sentence should be illegal. I hate HTML with a vengeance. It is so bad. I don't get it. I don't get it. It makes no sense. It doesn't tell you where you go wrong. And like, it's just shit. It's just shit. But no autocorrect. Not if you're this is like writing it on paper code in exams. I mean, unless they have autocorrect for paper nowadays. I don't know. I've been keeping up with paper developments. Maybe in the 90s, right? This is the are we in the 21st or the 20th century? No, we're 21st, right? This is the 21st century. We had a quiz, but the quiz also had 2 short answer questions and 2 long answer questions. Ew. I'm having flashbacks to my education days. I'm so glad I'm out of education, but also at the same time, I hate it. I'm glad because no homework, no exams, no pressure. But then also, I do miss the days of just being able to get away with murder. You know, do whatever you want because, you know, you're forced to go to school, but getting a job is optional. So what are they going to do? Expel me? I mean, probably, yeah. Send to the div now. Over my dead body. Fuck the div. Right, so stream title needs title. And then if data.can greater than 0, we things go. Actually, no. Start coroutine, Twitch, coroutine. Alright, I'm going to have to create a new thing for changing the stream tile. I assumed I'd have one left over. Because I've done lots of stuff with this. Public static IEnumerator. Change stream title. String new title. Right. And now we got to go to the Twitch documentation. Right, you click that. Okay, and then you find title. Is there not a thing for changing the title? Is there not? Do they not call it a title? Get channel information. Modify channel information. Okay, so it's called modify channel information. There. Create a nice little result thing. I don't know why I called it result. It's a terrible name for it. But that title equals new that. And then yield return execute title. And then we need the parameters, which are the only required ones are the ID. Wait, the ID of the content classification labels. What? Why do you need that? Huh. I thought you'd need like the channel ID, but I guess not. Well, let's just try and do it without. Let's just try and change the title. So Twitch words.title. And we'll change it to the new title. And let's see if that does anything. So if title successful is true, debugging.log success, stream title changed. Otherwise, log error, change stream title, or couldn't change stream title with title error. Okay, and then we just hook that up to our, where is it? It's there. Stream title with data 0, whatever you guys send, and let's see how that goes. Yeah. Right, this should be fun. HTML being cool. Yeah. Yeah. In the 90s, when it was a hot new thing. It does feel very old, you know. It's weird that it's still used today. Like, maybe it is good. Who knows? I have a personal vendetta. Stream tile, and the prompt description is change the stream title. Right. So, if we press play, then we have to connect it to Twitch first. But my stream title should change. Let's just get open my stream. Oh god, my frames. They're gone. I got 1.5 years left in my education days. God, I want it to end. Trust me, you'll want them back soon enough. Getting a job is not fun. Not that I've ever had a job, but like, yeah, everything being in your control sucks. It's nice when just life is just given to you. Like, people tell you what to do in life up until education. But then after that, you have to figure it out on your own. Like, taxes. Like, I only figured out what a mortgage was, like, 2 or 3 streams ago. Ozello Zumi, welcome. Hi, new here, I'm Dad. We're just doing, I don't even know what. Trying to, okay, well, I'll show you what I'm doing. So, if we do change the stream title to Hello World. If we make that the request. So somebody in chat does like exclamation mark request, change the stream title to Hello World. And if I accept it, oh wait, I'd have to enable Twitch. Right. It's disabled. But I did do it to Hello World. 2 being the ID for changing the stream title. So we'll just connect to Twitch. Working gets old quick, right? And then you realize you've got another 60 years of it. Like, that's what happened to my sister. She was working, and she was like, oh my god, I just can't be asked to get up in the morning. I can't do this. You know? And then I just kind of pointed laughing, and it's just like, you know, you have 60 more years of this. 3 more of your current lifetime spans of this. And she just was like, fuck. Luckily for me, I'm unemployed, so I was self-employed, quote unquote. Alright, that's F1. So we'll send the request. Change stream title to Hello World. Hopefully this works. It didn't work. Alright, why not? It's probably because I'm missing the things that it said I needed, but just hoped I could get away with not doing. Error. Bad request. Missing required parameter. Broadcaster ID. It doesn't even say you need the broadcaster ID here. There is nothing about broadcaster ID here. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's at the top. I'm stupid. Oh, my... Okay, opening up Twitch documentation just lags my computer to shit, dude. It's so long. So vast. There you go. Come on. Come back to me. Come back to me. Frames. Frames. How am I going to afford truck parts? Yeah, taxes. I have to do my own taxes. Oh my god, why is this dying? Computer. Computer says no. Okay, fuck Twitch documentation, dude. Can I close this? It's not responding. Oh god, it's all going to shit. Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, my mouse is moving on its own. It's all like catching up. Oh, this is weird. Okay, just close this. Get me out of there. Fucking hell. Don't open Twitch documentation. Google Chrome is not prepared to handle it. Right, so we just need to add a broadcaster ID here as well. So Twitch words.broadcaster ID. Channel ID? I think that's the same thing. That I loaded at the start, so I've always got that saved. Oh yeah, my parents are have gone off to Portugal for the next 5 days, so I have a free house. So anyone want to come to my party? I moved from Dubai, which is tax-free, to Canada. I was so confused, but got a bunch of money back, so poggies. Yeah. That's why most people move to Dubai, isn't it? Just no taxes. But then that makes me wonder, how do they afford things as a city? I mean, like taxes are how the government makes money. Never really understood it. Unless they're just that, crazy rich that they just don't even care. I think that's probably the case, isn't it? HTML is not bad, it's just hard to work with. That's the same as being bad, You can do so much more if the coding language you're working in is easy to use and you do things a lot more faster and stuff. Like, the easier it is to use, the better it is. That's the funny green grass to make the day better. No, the requests only open. Okay, I guess the requests open when I have this open. Okay, look. Okay, so stream title currently another day, another pound, and then if I come here and I put into this, change the stream title to Hello World, right? And I press F1 and I send this off to ChatGPT. Okay, would you look at that? It changed it to Hello World. It's that easy, boys. It's that easy. So now we could even let ChatGPT come up with one. No, I can even keep this on just to prove I'm not, there's no hijinks going on. Change the stream title to a joke, to a funny joke. And we send that off. F1. Let's see what ChatGPT chooses. Bruh. It's so literal. Why is it so literal? Bruh. Any tips for programming? Do it every day. That's what I did. But that's only because that's mainly because I'm addicted to programming. I just love it too much. But you gotta do it every day to really get good at it. And even then, I'm not even that good at it, and I've been doing it every day. Smart learn as well. Always try doing new things. Don't be like me and just do the same thing for 2 years. Try new projects all the time. Actually, to be fair, that's also what I do, but there have been some stagnation periods where I try and do the same thing over and over, or like slight different variations, but fundamentally the same thing. Bye, Nano. The government got rich off of oil and pearls, and now the main income is tourism. Oh. Damn, must have a lot of tourism. But yeah, it's got to be so attractive having no taxes. That'd be great if I had no taxes. But then again, at the same time, I'm not really that fussed about money. The only focus for me right now is to get enough money to move out. But beyond that, I don't really care about being like a millionaire. I just care about putting out things that people enjoy and getting as many people to enjoy them as possible. That's my main focus in life. Is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. But yeah. Findustries, that's not a funny joke. That's a sad joke. Come up with a funny joke and make it the stream title. How about that? I think you can only change the stream title like 10 times every hour, so I've only got like 7 more uses or something. F1. Alright, what's it going to do? Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. That's funny. I should probably put in a limit, because I think there is a limit to the... You don't want ChatGPT to come out with like a paragraph. I think it's like 40 characters for the title. Oh no, it's 140 characters. That's quite a lot. But yeah, look at that. That's so easy. Alright, what else could we do? That'd be fun. Another request type. Timing out a user. Maybe. Oh no, but then I'd have to provide a list of all the users. That could get long. Hmm. change the stream title to Return the Pipes. Well, assuming... Okay, if I put on my headset, I could actually test that this works, you know, with submissions from you guys. Let's just check that I actually got the submission. Where's my fucking things? Oh, I did. Okay, look, you see? There you go. You see that? Oh, no, you probably can't. It's tiny. Okay, you see that? Change the stream title to Return the Pipes. Yeah? You see, it's sent by... Oh, no, it actually says his name now. Nice. Sent from Kilasapi. Yeah. Soppy. I can't actually read it. It's so fucking small. And then, if I press the top button, bop. And then, we check the stream title. Return the Pipes. Oh, it's just too easy. It's just too easy. So that works. Any other ideas? Hey, Zen. You're late. How do you? How do you? How do I play in the game? Currently it's not open. Normally I do it through Steam, but right now, just because I'm developing, there is no way. And also, I don't know what to do. That's still my problem. I don't know what to do because I need to give you guys something to do, so you're not just running around like headless chickens. Bro, where's Dharma? No, I won't send that. I won't send that. Actually, no, I'm gonna send it. You guys remember Cheeks or Avian, right? You remember that guy? I'm pretty sure only Tanta and Gugaman are gonna remember him. Look at that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why is my computer so scuffed? Look at that. Yeah. He sent me... He wants to play games soon. But he sent me a Dharma Fox gif. Why does he have that saved? Weird kid. Weird kid. He'll be back in 10 minutes. Bye. Back in 10 minutes. I'm dad. No, it doesn't quite work. Add fishing into the game. Yeah, been there, done that. Got the promotion. That request could be problematic. Yeah, but it's only if I accept it. I have to manually accept the request. And even then, even if it's said to put in like bad words, I feel like ChatGPT has like restrictions, right? It doesn't let you say really bad stuff because it's generating it. So like, I think it has rules, right? Or is that just against like illegal things? But then I've asked it to do like theoretical like death, not even real death, and it won't. It's just like, nope, can't do that. Yeah, so it might just moderate itself. Even if like something bad gets through, or if somebody asks it to generate something bad, it's not going to be that bad, you know. Cheeks and Ray goats, yeah. We've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals. Getting quite good at healer. It sucks. It's so annoying. I love to play DPS, but like, I'm just too good at healing. I'm just too good at support, and it sucks because everyone else's supports suck. And I'm just too good that, like, we always win when I play support, and we always lose when I play DPS. But I'm not even a bad DPS, but then, like, the supports will just be shit. Or, like, you know, like, I'm forced to play healer because, like, everyone else just sucks at healing. I just have the highest win rate with healer. And I'm not even that good at healer. It's just all the healers out there are fucking stupid. They're stupid, dude. Yeah. No, the last project, well, I can show you what my last project was. And it was literally, fishing was the main component. It was basically like web fishing, but worse. It's been a little bit since we've done it. What's a good demonstration of fishing? Right here. If it ever loads. Oh, for fuck's sake. There. See, fishing. That's me fishing. Look, there's everyone else fishing. So look at that. Season 5? No, this is like season 23 or something. Honestly, I do need to start labeling them better. I've kind of lost track. Who's the main? The main is... Depends on the category, but like DPS, my top 3... I'd say I'm a Moon Knight main, but then Moon Knight, if he gets countered by like a Spider-Man, then I will go Iron Fist. And if Iron Fist gets countered by like a Squirrel Girl, then I'll go an Iron Man. And then in support, I would say I'm a Rocket main. And if Rocket's, because his healing's not too bursty, it's quite just consistent but a bit slow, then I'll go like Cloak and Dagger. And those are the only two I've really played around with. And then I don't have any mains for tanks. I quite like Captain America. Captain America's quite fun. But a bit too melee. It's hard to catch up with anyone. But he is really fun. Very, very aggressive. Just wait until he brings back Biteworld and you'll be hooked. We'll see. We'll see. Biteworld isn't one specific project. Biteworld is just my experimentation project. I probably should just call it something better. I don't know why I called it Biteworld. Might not always be about bites. Most of the time so far it's been about bites, but in the future it might not be. It's just a thing that I upload to so it looks more official and professional than like a Google Drive link. That's why it's sim racing, pure skill, no shit teammates. Yeah, but I don't know. I like the as much as I hate the team aspect, I also love it. Because when you dominate as a team, it feels so good. Like you're all working together, and you're just kicking ass. And especially in the Marvel setting of superheroes, you know, you feel like a superhero. Or is that just me? Support main. I have like 96% Rocket playtime. Yeah, right? Rocket's so good. Ultra Rare FNW. What the fuck do you mean? I W all the time. Just people seem to be surprised. Rocket's so good. He's probably like one of the best healers, if not the best. Because he has a res. He's so mobile. He can freaking heal the entire... Like, this is all, though, assuming the team is together. Right? If they're all spread apart, 50 million miles away, like 5 different divers or whatever, it can get quite hard. But, like, if everyone's just grouped up... And I noticed it, like, a game we played yesterday. Everyone was just grouped up. And all I had to do was hold right-click. And nobody died. Nobody could die. It was amazing. And the one rare time somebody did die, rezzed. Boom. And also, Gulen plays Warlock. Adam Warlock. So we just got double res. And it's great. So if my res fails, he comes through with his res. And because I think Guardians get like a bonus or something, it's even better with the team up. Yeah, it's so good, dude. Oh, there's no code, Hawk. There's no code. We're just this is a recording, Hawk. This is a recording. We're not actually playing Biteworld. This isn't me right now. Oh, hey guys, welcome to my stream. I'm fishing today. Look at all these guys fishing with me. Look at us. Yeah, look at them. Look at that little green guy. He's so cool. Look at him. I'm gonna stand up now and look, Cookie. No, fishing rod. Yeah. I'll let Hawk Omers in the game now. Look at that. Ah, the good old days. The good old days. Gone too soon. Gone but not forgotten. Anywho, yeah, today's stream, I don't need to do much development because honestly, I do more progress off stream. I just need to figure out pirate software this shit. Just figure out what the fuck it is the players are doing because I have no idea. I have no idea. It has to be something involving. Actually, that's not the shape of my head. Something involving me. And the bytes. Some interaction between the two of us. Yeah, no, it doesn't work without the game. Game has to be open. But I will take the request. Musical instruments. I can see that getting so annoying so quickly. Because these guys, when they get bored, they just annoy the shit out of me. And if they have some form of musical thing they can spam, I can already see that going downhill. You know, it doesn't. Seems like a recipe for disaster, which maybe is a good thing. Maybe that's funny. But I might have to add like a toggle or something. It's not a bad idea. It's just it's one of those things that it's not a bad idea in theory. It's a bad idea knowing my chat. If they were all well behaved, sane people, it would be a good idea. Hey Void. Now throw the raid. The what? Throw the raid. Twitch. What? Oh god, context is. I'm so bad at context. Teach a Bob Ross painting tutorial. Well, what you need to do is you need to make the mountains. Happy little mountains. And then you got trees, tree line. Lots of little trees on it. And then you always got to have like a river. And then more trees. You never have enough trees. And then a house. You got to have a cabin. Happy little window. Clouds. Clouds in the sky. Did I do good? I mean, it's a bit abstract, but like. Boom. What the fuck is music? It's classical. It's for sophisticated people. No wonder you don't understand it. It's people of class. Hey, star rating I'm a pirate, but good content. True. On both accounts. Mona Lisa be damned, right? Da Vinci who? Picasso who? Monet who? Beethoven. Actually, no, that's music. Van Gogh who? Or was it Van Gogh? Oh, I don't know. This is not the bar court I signed up for. Brett. Wait. No. Actually, no, I like that one. This one's good. Okay, so. Oh god, this just looks like a fire now for some reason, like a burning hut. So. This. Why is my paint lagging? How is my computer that bad that paint lags? Sea Shanty 2 app. Oh, actually, wait. That's the thing I could do. Spotify recommendations. So one of the things that you can request is a song on Spotify. I've done it before, so it wouldn't be too hard to do. Actually, let me add that to the Trello. All right. So. Interaction between Mustache Man and Bites. I don't play World of Warcraft. I play Hello Kitty Island Adventure. That actually came out. Avian told me yesterday that they're releasing that, and apparently it has nothing to do with like it, which is kind of crazy. But like they 100% just nicked the name, and like it's such a good marketing strat. It is such a good marketing strat for a game because it's the most famous episode of South Park, or one of, and like people are just unironically gonna check it out. You know, it's such a good like thing, and it does just kind of look like Animal Crossing. So like there is probably gonna be some appeal to it, even to the South Park audience. Oh my god, yeah. What the hell did I miss? Nothing. I did a Bob Ross painting, and now we're brainstorming. How you doing, Luke? Has it just come out? Or has it been out for a while? Because Avian only mentioned it like yesterday, so I don't know if it's a recent thing or not. At least I ate well. Nice. My parents are away in Portugal for 5 days, so I'm kind of in charge of my own food. And my current strat is to order McDonald's and then just a bunch of stuff from the Saver menu, put it in the fridge, and then that's my lunch for the next 5 days. So, dude, how am I gonna survive when I'm older or when I move out? I'm done for. I'm cooked. My arteries are already clogged. It's been out. I see. Yeah, no, I'm brainstorming about this table that you got. Actually, no, there's not much. This bit here where you guys are. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck it is you guys do. And current thing is that I want there to be some interaction between me and the player. I want it to be creative. So there's unlimited possibilities and chance for surprise and TikTok ability. Just yeah, what is it that you do? You have this little window. This is the whole screen. You have just this bit to this bit, and that's it. That's the only space you have. So what can you guys do here? And also somehow involves me. I don't know. Oh, we spent it for 2 years? Oh. How am I just hearing about it now? I mean, other than the phone drop. Just don't air fry anything, dude. Bruh, do not get me started. Don't get me started. Where are you from? I am from the small island of Britannia, and more locally, the small city of Londones. I think it had a different name back in Roman times, which is like Londones or some shit. London, as you can tell by my outrageous accent, which is rapidly fading due to the Americans. Becoming more American day after day. I ate tapas with my family. Hell yeah. Very nice. Arson, war, vehicular manslaughter. I don't know how to add arson. War's doable, and vehicular manslaughter, I mean, there's not much space to drive around. So that's why I'm avoiding vehicles. Parkour to reach the top of Finn's head. True, but I can see that running or getting pretty stale pretty quickly. I need something that's going to keep them entertained. I need to entertain the iPad kids. How do you entertain iPad kids without an iPad? I mean, I could just put down like Subway Surfers and have them watch it. But then I need some interaction between me and them. It needs to be based around Me and them interacting. So I think them building something could be good, or like just creating something. I could add like a public drawing board, you know, so people can just draw lines or draw on a shared canvas. Only problem is, I know 100% that's just going to get filled with dicks or slurs or both. So I could add back like the r/place board, where you guys place one pixel and then make your own whatevers. Maybe, but then I don't know. I mean, I could do that. I could, like, on the ground, it could just be like a big board that you place pixels on. Let's just get rid of the So I could just, yeah, down here have a board full of pixels, and you walk over things and you place your pixel. You can do that once every 5 seconds or something. You know, that's a solution. So option 1, we'll call it F/place. You know, for Finn. My ego is unchecked. Make us do Subway Surfers in the game. Trains going from right to left and us dodging them. Well, that would keep them entertained. That wouldn't provide very good content, and that's the main focus of this season. This season is to create TikTok content, and I think even just from like the clip this morning, earlier in the stream, there's like 1 or 2 clips already from that, just like when my arms are bugging out, or like, yeah, there was some things going on, me chucking people around. But then them drawing on a board isn't really interacting with me as well, which is why I'm hesitant about this one. They're just doing their own thing, separate from me. So I need some way that they can annoy me and produce content. A boxing ring. That's still just them fighting each other. It still doesn't. I know what an air fryer is. I just think that's just stupid. Stupid to call them an air fryer and just not a mini oven. Anyway, we're not getting into this. Hunger Games or Squid Games? I did think about that before. The original network thing that I made years ago was called Shit Game, inspired by Squid Game / Crab Game. Let's play Little Big Planet. I mean, that's up to you and getting a PlayStation, I guess. Most ideas become hard to make. Yeah. But that's the thing, you know, creativity within bounds. You know, most people are creative when they put some form of limitation, and the limitation right now is space. So how can we do this? If you do this, you could go to the band jail. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it would be pretty easy to tell who's doing bad stuff. I just haven't added the facilities to kick/ban people yet. Yeah. Football, no, that's still too detached. I could obviously just add it, you know. So like, I need 2 types of ideas, 2 categories of ideas. One, which is a category of things you guys can do amongst yourselves when I don't want to be annoyed. So you have something to do while I am talking or whatever. But there's another category where I want to be annoyed because it makes good TikTok content. You know, you got to have both. So like, I can add football to the non-annoying ones, but I need annoying ones. I need some way for you guys to annoy me in a creative way, so it's not the same thing every time. Because then otherwise I can't just keep making TikToks about the same thing. Can you flick us off the table? I mean, I can do that already. But once again, that's only like one TikTok. I couldn't make multiple TikToks out of that same concept, you know? All of us getting stuck, yeah. Well, the only downside of that one is the camera's fixed, so it wouldn't make a very good TikTok because nobody could see what was going on. I do think most random stuff that happens is good content. Yes, I'm trying to make the random things happen more, if that makes sense. Oh, my back. I mean, another way to do it is just to add lots of mini games for you guys to play. Like, I have a list here. So things like the fashion show, playing football, hot potato, bomb roulette, Cards Against Humanity. That thing, I'm calling it fish and barrels, but it's like that cup shuffling game, and then chat has to guess which one the players are under. You know, things like that. That could be, but then the only downside of that is I have to keep adding new things, and when I run out of ideas, I'm fucked. So yeah, I'm trying to see if there's like a perfect idea. I doubt there is, but yeah, it might as well brainstorm it a bit. Different sports rings that change every 30 seconds. Football, hockey, basketball. It was hard enough adding football, and football is literally just a ball with physics. Hockey and basketball is going to be a bit of a step up. Obviously, you know, doable. But I can't imagine the content that could come from it. You know, I added football before, and it did make a TikTok, but only because it broke. The football game itself didn't make a TikTok. It's the fact that there was a bug in it, and the football just like it was in a ditch. Basically, I forgot that my terrain was uneven, and so they tried to play football and they just couldn't because it's just in a ditch. So I should add jails. That would be kind of cool. Musical instruments would be annoying. Yeah, but that wouldn't. Okay, so sounds don't translate well to TikToks. I've noticed. It's mainly because the footage that I record doesn't record the sounds they make, so I kind of have to add it in post. Which, when they're spammed noises, is long and also kind of puts off the viewer. Because they get annoyed too. Like, if I scrolled onto a TikTok with just a bunch of random noises being played, like, even though that's the point of the TikTok, I'd probably swipe by. Okay, what the fuck is this song? Oh, it's Ghostbusters. Yeah, I don't know about gambling. Unless there was some, like, proper stakes or something. Maybe some forfeits, something creative. A creative spin on gambling, maybe, but yeah, once again, I do one video of us playing blackjack, and then I'm kind of fucked. Because there's not many different things that can happen in blackjack. You either win or you lose, you know. A blender. WarioWare. No idea what that is, but, you know, never say never. Cooking sim with us, running around, trying to set the place on fire. See, that wouldn't be too bad. Because then again, yeah, no interaction with me unless I'm somehow giving the orders or telling you guys what to do. Wait. Okay, hold up. I'm starting to get an inkling of an idea that also involves chat and requests. Okay, so you guys know my game. Well, for those of you that know the game that I made, it's called Tank Team. And it's a game about communication where one person knows something and the other person doesn't know something, but they need the information, so you have to communicate. And the only way to get the information across is to communicate. And those are the sort of games I love. They're inspired by, like, Keep Talking, Nobody Explodes and things like that. Those are the games that I love to make. So what if chat requests things for me to, like, make or do or, like, just create, I guess. Chat puts in a request for something for me to create. Chat GPT then turns that request into a set of instructions or maybe an ingredient list or an assembly list. And it gives it to me, and I'm the only one that can see the list of how to make the things. But you guys are the guys that actually build the thing. So it's going to be me communicating with you guys to build the thing without you guys actually knowing. Like, you're going to purely have to go off my explanation, right? The only question is, what would I build? Or what would you guys build? How would that work? And, like, it'd have to be a custom one that you could build anything. So it'd probably have to be made out of cubes? Oh, I don't know. You know, you get the thing I'm trying to, like... I'm brainstorming here, right? Or am I just insane? I might just be insane. Oh my god, if I see air fryer again, I'm gonna lose it. What can even the little bites do to a big VR guy? Well, they've managed to kill me in the past with bombs, so... All bites and merges a big bite. So they just make a Megazord or whatever up. When we'll be able to play? Not this stream. I've already done the playing part in the first half of stream. Now is the second half where I need, people to bounce off of. So probably not till next stream. I mean, another one could also be in a similar vein. Instead of crafting something, it could be orders, like the cooking simulator. Chat gives me things they want to eat. ChatGPT gets a list of ingredients. I have the list, and I'm head chef, and I have to tell them what to cook. And they have to do it in the right order, and then produce the final output. You know, something like that. I think that, it can apply to cooking. It can apply to crafting. It could probably apply to more things like artwork. That relationship I quite like between chat, me, and the players. It involves all three, which I think is probably the best, right? What if we watch the stream while playing? Well, I can make it ignore players that are also typing in. I mean, it doesn't even matter. You can do both. But then I don't know if I want to be known as, like, the cooking guy. What other things could fit that same relationship, you know? A game where we try to eat you and you try to set traps and shit. How would you try and eat me? You don't even have mouths. You're little robots. How does the playing thing work? Well, I did it early this stream. But normally you just download it on Steam and then join through a code. But now is the brainstorming part of the stream. I just need to get my shit. I need to figure out a plan. Because without a plan, I do just wander aimlessly. But when I have a plan, I really do knuckle down. So let's just write it down. 2 is, I guess, requests to me, and then to players. That could be fun. Could you add the ability to play in VR? Just maybe, I don't know. It doesn't add anything, giving you guys the ability to be in VR. So I don't really see the point in it. It's obviously it's possible, but I don't really see the point, you know. Thing got mad. We got stuck on pipes. Well, I didn't really matter. You guys can get stuck on pipes all you want. If that's how you want to spend your time and just lodging yourselves being immobile, stuck in one place. I mean, that's up to you guys. You know. You can't stop what your children do. You just you do the best you can. The fuck you listen to? Well, Tanta wanted to listen to Bardcore, so Tanta gets Bardcore. And it's not the Minecraft song. The song was a song before the Minecraft song. Oh dear God. Future generation is cooked. We're so fucking cooked. You won't be known as anyone because you changed seasons so fast. True. Maybe it's better to be known as the restaurant cooking sim guy than to not be known at all. But yeah, that could work. I could have little, like... I could have ingredients dropped in from the sky into, like, a pile. I could have the machines, like the cooking stations on the sides. And you have to take them, combine them into things, and then combine them into other things. Yeah. This is the time he uses us for ideas. I mean, he comes up with his own brilliant ideas with our input. Now, I don't need you guys to come up with ideas, but like just you guys saying anything can at least like prompt me to think of something, you know? I don't expect you guys to come up with a good idea because obviously I'm the only one that knows fully what I want, you know, the full extent. But you guys coming up with, you know, roughly maybe slightly related ideas. You know, even the bare bones of just the theme is good enough. Just something to bounce off of. You hear the Minecraft song. Yep, we're fucked. The VR is for fun. Well, that's the thing, though. I'm not really trying to make a game to be enjoyed. It's a streaming app first and foremost, with optional players that can join to provide content, but it's not here to provide fun. That is definitely not what the game is here for. I wouldn't even call it a game, honestly. It's just, yeah. Obviously, I guess fun is an added bonus, but I mean, suffering's probably better, actually. If you guys suffer, it probably makes better content. So actually, if the game is less enjoyable, that's actually probably a better thing. Because that would make better TikToks. Do you even know how to cook? I know how to put pasta in a pan with some water, and then drain it, and then put some pesto on it, maybe a bit of cheese, and then eat it. So I think that counts-ish, kind of. I mean, I didn't make the pasta, but, you know, or the pesto, or the cheese. But if that's a requirement to cook, then I don't want to know how to cook. I can apply heat to a thing till it becomes edible. That's my limit. Try the hole in the wall kind of game when instructing us to do stuff. Yeah, but that's a bit hard to do because you guys are very, very, very limited in your movement capabilities. You're a blob on two legs. You're not fast. You can't jump high. You can't bend and twist. You're just kind of there. You know? Which is why I don't think platforming and stuff would work. Because you guys are just so slow. And like any sort of like competitive, fast-paced game also wouldn't work. You got stubby little legs. So. Medieval Tavern Sim, where we're the servers. I feel like Medieval and Robot don't really mix. Maybe Futuristic Tavern Sim. But then again, maybe genre blending is a unique thing to make me stand out more. I think you should make a fun game instead of a content machine. I've been there, made a fun game. Now I am purely looking to make a content machine. Because my time is running out for this whole Twitch streaming experiment. My time is running out. And if I can't make this work, then I'm just going to have to get a job and you guys will never see me again. So I've got a deadline and it's coming up. So I'm going all in on the content creation because that's the only way this is going to work. Right before those Korean TV shows with the weird games, there should be plenty of ideas, I'm sure. Yeah, but also those are just quite fast-paced as well. Like the game show aspect, I can obviously nick. And I will be nicking for like the mini games that we do. But those will probably be between chat rather than between players. Like players are a very secondary thing in this season, this iteration of the game, quote unquote game. They're like Byte World was all about the players. This one, it's all about the stream. And then they're an added bonus. Broken Cook cereal. I mean, yeah, I guess that's yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Man, I hate cooking. Honestly, I'll be honest. I hate cooking. Like at this point in my life, I hate cooking. In the future, I might quite enjoy cooking, but right now, because I'm on such a deadline, and it's more of a mental deadline than an actual physical deadline. I just any time I spent cooking, like any bonus additional time, is just time that feels wasted when I could be working on developing stuff. You know, so that's why I try. If it takes more than 20 minutes to cook, I don't do it. I let my parents do it, but like I ain't cooking beyond 20 minutes because I got work to do. I got shit to do. I just need food in the tank to keep me alive, and that's it. That's all it is to me right now. See you, Zoomy. If I donate you 300 euros, unfortunately, that's not a. Well, unless that was every month, then yeah, maybe. But yeah, no, it's I gotta. Well, so the deadline is to get some form of momentum going for either myself or Tank Team to make it, a viable income source. I don't know how to market games, so the only thing I do know how to market is myself, and that's through my stream and TikTok and YouTube and whatever. So if I can market myself, I can then indirectly market my game, and all my game needs is like the right person to find it, and I think it will do quite well. It needs someone to discover it. Kind of like how Among Us, after like 2 years of just sitting there doing nothing, just suddenly took off. All you need for a game to go viral is that spark. So if I can just, attract enough attention to find that spark, then, I can keep doing this. If not, I'll just get a job, do it on the side. Most of my time and energy will probably be taken up by the job, so I don't know how much time I have to actually work on other stuff, which is why I say you'll probably never see me again. Because, yeah, once you become a cog in a machine, become a cog in a machine. Not much time for anything else. Computer science major tries to cook. Will he burn down the house? Quite possibly. Or he might make an amazing meal. It's one or the other. Alright, you don't get the 300 euros then. Very well. Very well. Honestly, I don't actually like getting large donations. Like, I don't mind getting money for my game because it feels like that's a transaction. I get money, you get the fun experience. But when people like donate loads to me, I don't know whatever to do. Like when Tanner just comes by and drops 300 gifted subs, I'm just like, what the fuck do I say? How can I repay you? Because it doesn't fit. It feels very one-sided. So I actually dislike it when people do that. My country, I can easily live 4 months with 300 euro. Must be nice. 300 euros would not cover probably even half the rent in where I live right now. That probably lasts like a week. Good content. Well, it's all subjective, No, I don't. I don't. 2,500 even. Yeah, no, I'm good. I am good. You might as well just say I was going to donate 1 million. I'd still say no. If I'm gonna say that, I'm quite stubborn. If I'm gonna like succeed, I'm gonna do it because I earned it, not because somebody gave me a handout. I'm quite stubborn in that. So yeah, like I'd rather fail than not do it my way. I am crazy stubborn, dude. You live in London, mate. Of course, stuff is expensive. Well, I don't exactly have much other choice, I can move to the country, I guess. But even then, it's not that cheap. Like, it's probably like 500 in the country per month. Like, good deal-wise. And I can't just move to another country because Brexit fucked that all up, so I'm kind of screwed. I'm stuck with the parents. I have no choice. Okay, let's just get this off the screen. I think I've got the remnants or the tiny embers of an idea. You've earned the money, man. Well, the money that I got through like Tank Team, I feel like I've earned. And like a little sub here, a little sub there, I feel like that's earned. But yeah, when it's just sort of like massive donations, it feels less earned. Maybe that's just me. Become a dopper. Do I even want to know where that is? Come to Bulgaria. Is that a new country? New country dropped? The map's expanding? New expansion? Hell yeah. DLC? It's a mixture between Hungary and Bulgaria. They wanted to donate because of the good streams. Yeah. It just feels like a handout though. Because like, I'm not doing anything. I'm only streaming so I have content to make into TikToks, That's the main reason I stream. And obviously just the social aspect. But like all the stuff I make is just to make content, I'm not proud of the stuff I do on Twitch. Like it's not something I put on my portfolio. Because I half-ass it. I don't try, So that's why I feel like I'm not proud of the work I do with Twitch. I don't polish it. I don't. It's like there's so many bugs every single stream. Like that's the point in it. That is that's my whole shtick. But like I much more cherish a purchase of Tank Team than like a gifted sub or lots of gifted subs because like I am proud of Tank Team. But maybe yeah, it's just once again just how my head works. Come to Canada. You mean future United States 51st state? Oh, imagine if that goes through. It won't, but imagine. Well, actually, it might. Never say never. Trump became president, so anything can happen. Then again, I'm not good with cold, so I probably would die within the first few hours of getting to Canada. You give us entertainment, we give you money. Are you guys entertained? It's funny because I watch back my own streams and I personally wouldn't watch my own stream. It's not my sort of content. Which is weird, isn't it? I wouldn't watch my own stream. It's not the kind of stream I enjoy watching. Strange. Dopper is someone who lives off of unemployment grants or whatever they're called. Yeah, I should probably be like claiming benefits or whatever it's called because I am unemployed, and I think I can. I think you have to prove that you're looking for a job though or something to get them, but I don't because that just feels like stealing money. I'm not looking for a job, I'm not meeting the requirements, and like money could be going elsewhere. So open an OnlyFans and post your streams there. Is that what people do? Is that a thing? You post streams to OnlyFans? Now I'll start a Patreon. I'll start a fucking Patreon, and then you can get behind the scenes access of unfiltered pictures of my legs and my feet. Yeah. Honestly, not even a bad strap. I'll be honest. People still sub and donate, so that's got to mean something. Yeah. Well, I'm glad people do get something out of it. But yeah, no, it's mostly just the big donation things. When someone just comes by and drops 50 subs, and I just freeze. I don't know what to do. Like I always ask them what they want to see added or what can I do for them. But like they're just a normal regular sub every month or whatever, or a little Prime or whatever. That's totally fine. Because that's as much as I'd do. I wouldn't go any further than a Prime, or a single gifted sub or something.
It's just large amounts of money. And admittedly, Twitch takes half of it anyway, so I also feel bad because I'm only getting half of it. So, like, yeah. You're going to play FIFA and make me a player. Is that a thing you can do in FIFA? Make your own players? Well, if you do make his forehead massive, that'll be pretty accurate. Wow, Giggleman. Is that sarcasm I detect? No, I'm not hot. No. I was not gifted. Unfortunately, I didn't get any of the attraction genes. It's annoying. My sister got, like, decent attraction genes. Like, she has fucking guys just falling at her feet. And then there's me. Fucking degenerate, big-headed, glassed-up prick. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm not one of those people that's just like, you know, when people say, "Oh no, you're not bad looking," like I don't like sympathy, because like some people aren't attractive. Yeah, obviously it's subjective. Some people are attractive objectively. Other people aren't attractive objectively, but then an unattractive person could be very attractive to someone else subjectively. But I didn't fall into the objectively attractive category. I think a large part of that is also because I don't really care about my appearance. Like, I take care of myself. I got decent skin, but like I don't get my hair cut that often. I don't try and wear like all the nice new clothes. I literally just wear clothes I've had since I was about 16, and they still fit because I haven't grown. I had my growth spurt really early, and then I just didn't grow after that. So I'm still wearing all my old clothes. Like I don't put much effort into it, but like I don't really care because my friends don't judge me based on my appearance, so I don't really need to like dress up to impress them. And B, if I'm trying to find a partner, they got to see me at my worst to get me at my best. So I know that if anyone does come after me, looking as I do, I know they're in it for me, not just because I'm a pretty thing to look at, you know? I might be a little bit autistic when it comes to this line of thinking. I'm going to be the first person to watch a stream on a PS5. I'm pretty sure we've had PS5 people before. I think. Well, definitely PlayStation. It's not sarcasm. You're not super hot, only hot. No, I'm not even hot, dude. Like, hot's the wrong word. An argue could be made for cute, like a little bit, because I'm so dorky. Aren't you 90% forehead? I think it's 95% now. I think it's growing. Maybe 96. Computer science partner, high expectations. Yeah. Well, no, I'm not expecting anything. That's the thing. I've given up with the female species. I'm over it. You know what? I fuck it. Maybe I'll just be gay. I mean, that at least that would make sense as to why I have never had a girlfriend. You know, if I was gay, it would make so much sense. It's just, it sucks because I'm not attracted to penis. So, yeah. Rhythm with the tism. That's me. Maybe I need an autistic girl. Maybe that's where I've been going wrong. But see, the thing is, I can't use things like Tinder. Because, like, the kind of people that I'm looking for aren't going to be on Tinder. They'll be rotting in their bedroom, watching anime and playing games all day. You know? They're not on Tinder. Tacos watch fit on PS5. Yeah, I remember somebody did. At least your voice sounds hot. Does it? I personally hate my voice. Well, no, okay, I don't hate my voice. I hate my saliva. You guys might notice it, but like, I forget to swallow. Okay, don't take that out of context. But I forget to swallow. And then my mouth just ends up full of saliva, and then it just sounds, you know? You know? So like, that's the bit I hate about my voice. I like, either I produce a lot more saliva than most people. That's probably not the case, but like that's what it feels like. Or I just forget to swallow, and then I end up just dribbling. The amount of times I've just fucking dribbled mid sentence in public, and it's so embarrassing. It just slides out. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, because I don't know why. I don't know why. So it's just I'm constantly gargling. And it sucks. But that's the thing I hate about my voice. I like the deepness of my voice and the Britishness of my accent, but yeah, that part just ruins it. It ruins it. Not homosexual, but pansexual. Is that the one where you're not attracted based on like gender or anything? You're just attracted to the person, right? Or something like that. I remember Finn Muscle Man phase. The fuck's a muscle man? Oh yeah, no, I went to the gym for a bit. I mostly just did running, just to make sure I don't die of a heart attack at 30. Kind of gave that up though because going to the gym solo is so incredibly boring and unmotivating and pricey. The new gamer dating app. Do gamers actually use that? Is that a thing? Swallowing is overrated. Is it even rated at all? It's good ASMR content. Maybe I should do ASMR content. Unemployed game developer whispers to you while you sleep and strokes your hair and codes into the middle of the night and then wakes you up at 3 a.m. because he's yelling at his boys playing Marvel Rivals. Oh, I do that. I just draw randomly. Right? I think I draw a lot. I dribble. Sorry, I'm not American. We say dribble in the UK. I dribble a lot in my sleep. But I think it's because I wear retainers. But another part of me thinks it's the whole saliva problem I have. Because my retainers literally don't let my teeth like clench shut to keep them apart. And I'm supposed to wear them until I'm 30, so I'm only 4 years off taking them out. But you should see my pillow. The salt stains or whatever, dried whatever. Anyway, pandas, you love everyone pretty much. Like everyone, like non-human everyone, or just humans, or like cooking equipment as well. But the inner person, how are they? How they are? Oh right, yeah. It's like someone's soul. You fall in love with the soul. I'm in the talking stage with someone, and I don't know how to progress. It's funny being that one guy who likes sim racing and cars. Lamau. Wait, how is sim racing and talking to someone? What's the link? Are they into that as well? Doubt they used to boot up. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't want to find. This is just personal opinion, but I wouldn't ever want to find someone through. Actually, you know what? Why are we even fucking streaming development? I ain't developing. Let's just stream to the void. And while we're at it, we'll just we'll get the good old space music. There you go. This is what the void sounds like. Okay, there we go. But yeah, no, I wouldn't ever want to find someone on a dating app because I don't know if I have kids in the future and they ask me how did you meet mummy, and then I go, yep, so I swiped right on Tinder. You know, it's not as good as a story. Like, my parents met at a train station. My mum offered my dad a beer, and like that's just so much more wholesome. And that's the kind of story I want to have. The one where you just run into people. But for that, you kind of have to leave the house, and yeah, that's, step one for me. Not gonna lie, I never had a girlfriend. Yeah, it's not uncommon. I'm 26 and never had one, so we're in it together. It's just all too complicated. Emotions and feelings and people. It's much easier to just stay alone forever. So, although admittedly a little bit more lonely and depressing, but as long as you never let it bog you down. That's why I bought a Ring Fit trainer, such as motivation to exercise. What does a Ring Fit trainer do? Is that like a watch? See, I'm not very well versed with fitness related things. I had a girlfriend for 14 months. She ended up being toxic and manipulative. Pog. Yeah, you got to avoid those. Obviously, hard to detect at the start. People normally don't tend to show their real selves until you're like locked in. There's always that honeymoon phase where everyone's on their best behavior, but then, you know, when you start to really see people for what they are, which is why, I don't know, part of me thinks the best way to go about it is to become friends with them first, to really like know the person inside and out before hopping into it. But I've tried that before, and I've ended good friendships because of it. Because when feelings get involved, it all just gets complicated. And like, looking back on it now, you know, I regret getting feelings involved. But you can't. Sometimes you can't help them. Sometimes it's a lose-lose situation. Feelings get involved, and then you can't deny the feelings, and then you either act on it or you don't. And either way is bad. If you act on it and it doesn't come of anything, that's bad. And if you don't act on it, that's also bad, because then you're suffering. So like, it's a lose-lose situation. And it's a situation I don't want to put myself into anymore. So I've given up developing feelings on people. Which is kind of sad, but like, I can't do it anymore. I just can't do it. Bruh. Just gonna pretend I didn't read that sentence. I'm unsure if they're into cars and such. Yeah, it is a bit niche. You'd be lucky to find someone that is into that, though. So if you do, just sink your claws in and don't let go. I had a girlfriend once. We broke up because we basically didn't talk anymore, and now her newer ex hates me because I still had a crush on her. Is that newer ex? Wait, why would the ex hate you if he's an ex? What's this? Is this music too loud? Too loud for me. Dating app relationships are common. I met my husband through a friend/Facebook. A friend/Facebook is not a dating. Yeah, that's more like through a friend is a more natural way of doing it. But they are pretty common nowadays. Like, my sister found her boyfriend through a dating app, so it works. It's definitely a tried and tested method. But personally, for me, it's not how I'd want to go about it. But it's totally valid nowadays. Actually, most people I think about. Actually, shit, most people do it through dating apps. My sister did it. My aunt did it. My mate did it. 2 of my mates did it. 3 of my mates did it, actually. Yeah. It's like the norm, actually. It's probably weird if you don't. So you did not invite me to the New Year pie. Yeah. Yeah, if there's awkward tensions. Yeah, I can see. The last voice stream I was in, you stopped streaming for a month because you had an existential crisis. Well, a Twitch existential crisis, not a normal existential crisis. I just didn't know what I was doing on Twitch. I still don't know what I'm doing on Twitch. I just didn't know what my content was. You know, most people on Twitch, they have it fairly simple. You play the game that you like, but I'm not a game player. I don't, do the funny reaction or make entertaining gameplay content. I make games. So it's a bit trickier for me trying to figure out what the fuck it is I do. I mean, part of me does also just think maybe I just sit down and play a game, but then you just become like everyone else, and I gotta stand out. I have to stand out for, deadline reasons, as previously mentioned. But yeah, no, not this time. Not going to be taking another 3-month hiatus. It's only 3 months, though. 2 of which we didn't even see each other because of vacation. Yeah. I had that too. I technically... Okay, I've never had a girlfriend, but I had I technically okay no I've never had a girlfriend, but technically I did for about a week in like when I was 11. Some girl said she was interested in me, and I said I was interested in her over the phone. They were at a party, and like my friends were there as well. I was on holiday, and my friends managed to coerce it out of her, squeeze the truth. Then they called me and got her to say that, like what she felt, and then I was like, yeah, cool. And then like that was it, right? We're like, okay, we both like each other. And then I was still on holiday, and then a week passed, and then and then she broke up with me because I don't know I don't know if she was expecting me to like Facebook her every day or something, or like I'd never been in a relationship, so like I didn't know what the protocol was. I can't just I'm on holiday. I got what do you want to come visit me on holiday? Like what do you want from me? So that's my only experience with girlfriends, which is why I don't really count it. Especially when you're sort of at that age. I've never been attracted to someone. Yeah, happens to me a lot. I'm quite picky. I need to really vibe with someone. They need to sort of like get me, and not many people do. So that's why I've never really been attracted to many people. I think like maybe one or two people over my entire life. I've had lots of like physical crushes where I think someone that's cute, but I've never spoken to him. I mean, who hasn't? You know, real person in cartoon. But yeah, tragic. I feel something, not sure what it is all the time for every like second girl I meet. Yeah, it happens. It happens more when you're lonely. And it's just not great because you know it's nothing. Like you know deep down it's nothing. So it's one of those things that you gotta consciously stop. And it is hard. It's hard to do it. The best way to do it is to just literally go out and find someone. Make your intentions clear that you're looking to date, so they don't get misled or anything, and just try and find someone, I guess. If they made you in C, you would have a pointer to my heart. Thank you, I think. I'm feeling great with this music. Right? The Void just has a way of just staring into your soul, penetrating it. And the music helps. Damn feeling be annoying. Right? Which is why I try not to do feelings anymore. Since the last time that I had a friend turned crush turned no longer friend, I've kind of given up with feelings. I made myself vulnerable one time, and I should not have. Because normally I am quite like a don't attach to people kind of guy, but I let myself get attached one time, and it backfired, and now it's just like, oh, maybe I was right to never be attached. So, now here I am. Dead inside. People hate me, I have no idea why, and people don't hate you. That's just the inside voice talking. I mean, some people hate you. Yeah, no, you can't make everyone like you, but not everyone. You just have to find the people that don't hate you. You know, they're out there somewhere. But yeah, it doesn't matter who you are. You could invent the cure to cancer and people would hate you. Like literally, the argument would be, oh, I don't know, you're messing with the natural process, with God's plan by curing cancer. That was your test, and now it's just been removed. So I hate you. You know. So there's always going to be people that hate you. You can't appease everyone. I was friends with with the new partner, now ex, and still friends with the girl. Then they got together, and the guy started hating me because we were still close and stuff. Yes, usually sort of jealousy / defensiveness. I just wouldn't take it to heart and move on. You know, just if they're like when people show their true colors, then it's better that they do it earlier than later. Because there will be people out there that don't get jealous of, things like that. Just people that are worth it. Like, I am very much a pro cut people out of your life if they don't add anything to it, or if they even take away from it. If they drag you back, I'm very much for the just cut them out sooner rather than later. Leave them behind, move on. It's not worth trying to salvage things sometimes. Plus, much easier to just detach. My parents met because my dad needed a roommate and he put an ad in the papers. See, that's cute. That's adorable. That's what I want. Just spur of the moment, fate, or whatever you call it. Random happenstance. And then you'd never know. You just end up meeting the person that you end up spending the rest of your life with. You know? I'm just a quiet dude. Yeah. Unfortunately, quiet dudes don't tend to end up well, obviously not rule of thumb, but it's a lot harder, I'd say, being a quiet dude. So sometimes you do have to go out your comfort zone. You have to try and be a bit louder because there's a lot of other loud people out there, and if your voice is just drowned out, you're never going to stand a chance. Also, their breakup was like 3 years ago or even longer. He did not invite me for this new year. He did for the last 3, though. Bro, you know what you should do? You should host your own New Year party and invite all the people that he invited, and then don't invite him. Be really petty. If he's going to be petty, you be petty. They've never had someone love me either. Sad. Well, there's a literal 8 billion people out there on this planet. I'm sure someone out there will love you. No, it's guaranteed. Statistically speaking, it's guaranteed. You just have to find them. That's the hard part. And you can only do that by getting outside, touching some grass, and talking to each and every single 8 billion people, you know? It's the only way. And yeah. It obviously, when you're younger, it sort of feels like the world is ending literally every single day. But that's just what being young is. You realize it's not. The world ticks on. Like, even like this is also now just linking into politics. But like when you read the news and it's climate change and end of the world and sun's gonna explode in 5 billion years and Trump is president and all these things that just seem like it's the end. This is it. It can't get worse than this. But then, sun rises every day. The world keeps ticking. We survive. We figure out ways to survive. And yeah, just keeps on going. They've been saying the world's been ending for like the past 100 years. So like, at some point you just have to tune out because, I mean, even if it was, what benefit does it do? Worrying over it. Nothing. You just keep living your life as you would any other day, as if it was your last day on earth. You just do what you want to do. How to flirt with a CS major? Yeah, he knows. He's used that one before. Void. That's the one, Bass. That's why I moved across the planet. The closest person from my high school is a 5-hour drive from me. Fuck all them. I'm happy now. Yeah. Honestly, sometimes it's just nice to get away. I'm honestly contemplating just getting away, going to a different country, starting a new life. Get some job somewhere or something. So it would be nice. There are obviously people that I wouldn't want to leave behind, but sometimes you've got to do what's best for you, and even if it's a selfish thing to do. Completely cut off everyone from high school? Yeah. In high school, you think that you're going to be with the people in your year for the rest of your lives. Assuming you had a good time at high school, it feels like that. That's how it felt for me. In high school, everybody in the whole year was close. And like, I thought these were friends I'd have to the very end. But then life happens, everyone goes their own ways and things. And you realize that, people just come in and out of your life. That's just how it is. That's life. No one's going to be around forever, except maybe, your partner. But like everyone else comes and goes. They got their own lives to live. So like, and I guess the only exception is when you meet someone and then your two lives combine, so then you're sharing the same life. But it's a totally normal thing, and like I'd never take it personally if somebody that I was really close with, I suddenly don't see or talk too much anymore because they're just getting on with their life. And if our paths aren't going the same direction, then it's understandable. Obviously, you could make an effort to try and stay in touch, but sometimes the effort just becomes too much. It's just too much on top of everything else. So sometimes it's just easier to, see each other every now and then, like every couple of years maybe or something, get back in touch, but like just gotta come to accept it, Yeah. Eat grass, true. And probably the least included guy because I left the school for the last 2 years, and the other guy who did was too included. Yeah. Well, you can't really avoid that. Just don't let it hold you back. Don't let it phase you. And if anything, let it motivate you. Spite is a strong motivation. That's what I use a lot nowadays. Honestly, my motivation comes from like 60% spite. And I won't go into who I'm spiting, but yeah, it keeps me going. Keeps me motivated. Keeps me striving to do better and be better than them, I'm an extrovert, but I'm starting to grow distant to people. Yeah. I mean, it's not sort of a guarantee being extroverted means you're always just going to be surrounded by people. Honestly, some of the extroverts are the loneliest people. They surround themselves with people and at the same time surround themselves with no one. So it's just surrounding yourself with the right people, really. People actually give a shit about you. But, hard to come by, and you got to put in the effort sometimes for people like that to stick around because, they can't be the only one to put in all the effort. It's a two-way street. So it's in my own party would be difficult. Yeah. Well, fuck it then. Who needs New Year's, honestly? New Year's is overrated. Go see the fireworks and then come home. Or if not, just watch on the news. Or if not, just get some sleep. Even better. And start the next year with a bang, Write down a plan, what you're going to do within next year. It's always good to have a plan and work on that. At the end of the day, you don't need friends. Friends are nice. They help with the loneliness, but at the end of the day, you don't need them. What you need is to focus on yourself, focus on what you want from this life, from these experiences, and achieve them. Or at least try. Because we're only on this planet for, short time. Not long in the grand scheme of things. So try and squeeze as much into it as you can. And I ask myself a lot, like, if I could do it all over again, would I change anything? To not be in the situation I'm in right now? And I think no. I am where I want to be. Because I am doing right now what I want to do. To my core being, this is what I've always wanted to do. And I'm doing it. Regardless of anything. I'm making the most of the situation I've been gifted. Lucky my parents are nice enough to let me pursue my dreams and stuff. So, yeah, I feel very grateful. I could get a job in, I don't know, become a software engineer or some shit, earn a decent paycheck. But that wouldn't make me happy. I'd probably be miserable right now. Working on someone else's project. Waking up at like 7 a.m. Fuck that. Yeah. Couldn't be me. Wouldn't trade it for the world. I just met a girl online a few days earlier, and she is the first person to text me first. I'm surprised, not gonna lie. Nice. Just don't catch feelings. At least, or if you do, get them out of the way with early. That's all I could say. Because if you leave it a while, and then you make it known, and then it doesn't go your way, it hurts, dude. It hurts. So if you see the potential for that, just let it be known, because, and if it's just a friend, then even better. There's some people that you see and you can just tell you're only going to be friends, like, and it's good. It's good to just have only friend people. But it's just when you're lonely and isolated, and it's very easy to just catch feelings for people that you probably don't even like that much. It's just it's hard not to. It's the loneliness. You just want to fill the loneliness with something, anything. So you sort of latch onto the first thing, the first sign of any kindness, and it's not a good way to go about it. Also, I'm so behind on reading chat. Dear God. Okay, let me just skim through these. Maybe you should quit being a game dev and make a podcast. No, honestly, I do these streams every now and then where I just sit in the dark, just rambling about, well, just hearing people's problems, and because I'm very much a give people advice kind of guy, even though I've never even been in the situation, or can relate in any way. I give the best relationship advice sometimes, because I have a different outlook on life, that a lot of people sort of value. Like my sister values my opinion on relationship advice, even though never been in a relationship, because I'm quite a logical person. So like a lot of the time, I just tell her logically either the solution or why someone might have done something, and like she's like overreacting, she's overthinking all these decisions. I kind of just like calm her down basically, because I just give her, oh yeah, it's probably just this or that, or maybe it is that, but it's not that deep, or maybe this isn't such a big deal. It's just I have a very logical mindset, Classic Finn Dev stream, yeah. Dev streams usually devolve into this. At least it hasn't got existential yet. That comes later. But yeah. Also, what's the stream title right now? Is it still The Joke? It is, God damn it. Oh no. Return the Pipes. Let's make it Pondering the Meaning of Life. Make it relevant. Yeah. Alright, guys, you heard the man. Let's all make out. Bruh. I mean, nothing wrong with a bit of hedonism. Or was it hedonism? Well, bit of pleasure. You're talking about breaking something if you were going to spend New Year's alone. Probably breaking my face. Yeah, I did not want to spend another year alone just because it's only because, like, kind of similar situation, like me and my boys had been doing New Year's every single year for like as long as I can remember. But then these past like 3 years we haven't done anything because people have either been in fucking Vietnam or somewhere, they've been further up the country, basically just not in our local area. They've been away. And it just got really depressing because I'm so used to this is the normal. This is what we do, and now we're not doing it anymore. And like, I'm the only one that's just by himself, not doing anything. They're all with other friends and other family or whatever. And I'm just by myself. So it was like really depressing. So that's why I wanted this year to just do something. So I'm not just sitting at home, doing nothing. But honestly, it wouldn't have been that deep if I hadn't done anything for New Year's. Because at that point it'd already been 3 years. So now the new norm is not doing anything, or at least it's become the new norm. But yeah. And he says, yeah, have a go. Yeah, it's good to have a go. I got a goal for this year. It's to do more content. It was to do longer form YouTube videos, but then that kind of went to shit because I realized I'm not cut out for longer form. Short form is what's worked. Long form hasn't worked. So why try and do shit you're not good at, If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I've slightly adjusted my New Year's. But still the same like underlying thing of just really grind out more content. And I haven't been doing that well. I haven't uploaded a video in like a week or so. So already kind of falling behind, which is why I'm trying to get this application done as soon as possible so I can start. But to be fair, this stream, pretty sure I got a clip from it. Well, at least I hope I did. I have to look back on the footage. So hopefully I can get something out soon. I didn't make any because I know I'll break them within a week. Yeah, it happens. You got to set a realistic resolution. A lot of people go quite grand in their resolutions, but honestly, the best resolutions are the small ones, the achievable ones, because then once you do them, you feel way more accomplished and motivated to then do the next one and the next one. But if you're like, yeah, become a millionaire in 2025, and then you don't within the first week, you're like, fuck, I give up. But if you're like, okay, make £10 in the first week, profit, and then boom, you do it, and then you're like, holy shit, I did it. What's the next one? Little steps, baby steps. Like same thing with sort of gyms and things like that. You know, this time I will go, instead of I'm going to go every single day to the gym. Start with once a week, and if you do that, tick that off the list, and then you can up it to twice a week. You know, in the next month. You gotta ease into it, especially if you're going from doing 0 to doing or trying to do all of it. You're a great talker. I thank you. But sometimes I go on these rants and rambles, and well, I hope people can at least get something useful out of them. But yeah, I should probably wrap up stream soon. Hit the 3-hour mark now, and I've got a game to develop. Oh. 7, bro. I wake up at 5. Okay, it's not a competition. Yeah. Well, just waking up anytime before 3 p.m. Just, screw that. I like to sleep in. Okay, no, my routine is right now. It's kind of fucked, but I do need to kind of bring it back a bit, but not as early as 5 or 7 or whatever. I think being up at 10, 11 is a good time for me. Also, wait. The stream is very colorful and lively, right? It's the most color it's had in a while. Bass, stop licking people. I don't think I've ever made a New Year's resolution. Well, they're not like a formal thing you have to sort of write down and adhere to and check off a list. It's sort of just a mental thing. You just think, what do you want from this year? What would you like to do? And I feel like you should do that anyway. Not even under the guise of New Year's Eve or New Year's resolutions. You should always just have little checklist goals of things you want to do, because otherwise you just stagnate. You just fall into the routine. Nothing changes. You exist, but you don't live. And we all have to live a bit and try and at least accomplish some of our dreams, because otherwise, what's the point in living? If I wanted to change, I don't need a specific date to start doing it. No, it's not a hard coded thing. Just start it whenever you can, really, whenever's possible. Because obviously, 1st of January isn't always going to be the day that everyone's free to do the things they want to do. But just keep it in the back of your mind. That's the main thing. Don't forget it, because it is easy to forget. And also, don't give up. A lot of people give up. Mainly probably because, like I said earlier, they set their goals to... they're just too ambitious with their goals. Little goals. Baby steps. New Year's just feels like a reminder that you're getting older. Yeah, but that's every sort of yearly event, isn't it? Birthdays, New Year, Christmas. They'll remind you that another year has passed. That's fine. Can't help getting older. That's just natural. It's nothing to be ashamed of or worried about. I'm gonna play some Fortnite Festival. Enjoy that, bud. No idea what a Fortnite Festival is, but I don't want to know. I don't want to know. New Year's resolution: survive. Well, yeah, that's probably the main ambition of most people. Top of the list: survive. second of the list. Actually, what would be my second thing? Move out. I think move out is my current second. That's my big ambitious goal. And honestly, not even unachievable. Which is why it's one of my New Year's resolutions, because it is achievable. I just have to get a job. And it's like, yeah, worst case scenario, I get a job when I move out. I've heard there's some good game dev, indie game sort of jobs going. And I've spoken to some people in my industry, and they say that, like, stuff I've made is like a really good portfolio, and like I'd be snapped up by sort of any smaller companies, because it's just way better than like flashing a degree or whatever. It's way better to show, things that you've done, especially by yourself. It proves that you're sort of independent and you can handle yourself and complete things. Having a finished product. So, I'm relatively employable even in this market. And if not, I can always just adjust. I tend to pick up new languages and things fairly quickly. It's just I haven't touched sort of Python, C or whatever in fucking years. But all the knowledge is there somewhere locked away. Oh, actually, wait a sec. Oh, they didn't say anything. All right. Anyway, yeah, I should probably wrap up soon. So, yeah. I'll finish these messages off. I was gonna make a game or get a job or get a boating license or gym. Can I be bothered to start? Maybe spend one day on them of 1 day on 2 of them. Well, don't sort of try and cram everything into 1 day. Just yeah. I mean, I'd start with the easier ones. Get the easy ones done, so you're then more motivated to do the harder ones. Like making a game's pretty difficult. Getting a job, is that more or less difficult than a game? Getting a job's probably harder. And a boating license, I have no idea. So I start with gym. That's the easiest one to achieve, and then play around with the idea of making a game. And in the meantime, apply for jobs, see if you get anything back, and then I don't know what you have to do for a boating license. FYI, it starts waking up at 5. Yeah, would not recommend. Yeah, no, that's why I couldn't do it. That's why I've wanted to avoid jobs. It's literally the 9 to 5, just the hours. Like, make your own hours is very much up my street, but waking up at a fixed time, ugh. Like, I've done that before. That's what high school was. And, education in general. You have to wake up at a certain time, and I hate it with a passion. So I'm going to do everything in my power to avoid it. Hi, Opal. I'm ending stream now, so bye, Opal. Deep talks at the moment, be ready. Mm-hmm. You guys remember the only thing we are all getting is death. Wow. Well, now it is getting existential. Yeah, that's the one constant in life, isn't it? Everything dies, nothing's forever. But that doesn't take away from the fact of, well, life. Life isn't about sort of dying. Like that, it's not about finding a purpose. At least in my opinion. Life isn't about having a greater purpose or needing to do great things. Life is about enjoying yourself in the brief time that you're on the planet. And, in honestly, the best time to be alive out of all of them. Imagine being born 100 years ago. No internet, nothing. No Uber Eats. 200 years ago, even worse. 300, even worse. We're in, like, the best time to be alive. So it's something to be grateful for. And, like, we're connected to the whole world like never before. And, like, you don't need any grand purpose or any reason to be alive. The only reason is to enjoy yourself and have a good one. That's it. But anyway. Anywho. And before you end, I gotta say, your streams and all the stuff you've made has really helped me and other people. Don't be too hard on yourself and just keep making fun stuff for people to enjoy. Much love as always. Yeah. No, I'm always hard on myself. I don't ever usually mean it that much. I think it's just the Brit part of me. We're very self-deprecating. I'm not good at taking compliments, but deep down, you know. Yeah. All right. It's not a destructive sort of self criticism. It's because I try to just always be better. You know, I always try to be the best version of myself that I can be. So if I get complacent, I think, oh, I'm the best right now. Then that's bad for me. I'm always like, there's always things I can improve, always things I could do to be better, and that's why I try and not get comfortable. Just try and always improve. So it's positive criticism on myself. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoy them. Glad other people can get something out of them, some form of enjoyment. And yeah. But anyway, I need to piss now. So so yeah, let me catch up and chat. I want to become a lawyer, not gonna lie. I mean, go for it then. Fuck it. What else have you got to lose? If that's really what you want, go for it. So it's the same as the boating license is the same as car. Yeah, fuck it, go for it, all of you. Yeah, just go for it. Don't have regrets. If you want something, go get it. The purpose of life is to live it. Exactly. Also, thank you, Tanta, for the gifted tier 1 to Dharma Fox. I'm sure he appreciates. Now he's got his subs back. Bless. But yeah. Anyway, there we go. I'm going to wrap up. So, have a nice... What day is it? Have a nice Friday. I will see you probably tomorrow. I mean, I always do stream on Saturdays, but... Well, I guess it's on me to get some things done. I guess I'm going to become a culinary chef. Chat gives me orders, I interpret the orders and have to tell the viewers what to make, and then they make it or something along those lines. Maybe it's not food, maybe it'll be construction. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow possibly. Have a nice night, morning, evening, lunch, whatever. And yeah, I'll see you guys around. So take care. Bye bye for now. Cheerio. Doodle pip. All the above. Yeah.